could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way.
Yes, good people. Big up to all of you. I appreciate you all finding the time to join me on this particular edition of the pregame show, watch along, halftime analysis and postgame analysis. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for all the support you've shown to the channel. I can thank you guys enough. A lot of people in the chat already. Hi to you, to Cole Palmer. I appreciate you. Big up, Glenn 10. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show, brother. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. I am nervous. So we all are. If you truly love the club, you'd be nervous. Kalma, we got Kukurea at the left, at the back end of Palma on the flanks. I think Kukurea, I like him so much. I think he'd do well. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. Probably, maybe. You never know what to expect since he's been out for a while right now. Big up to you, DJs. Nice to see you, DJ. I hope you're doing well. Kukurea is terrible. Your opinion. When was the last time you saw Kukurea play? Terrible is not the appropriate word. I think I agree. Well, in my opinion, I'll take him over Benchwell anytime, any day. But that is me. For you, maybe you prefer Benchwell over Kukurea. Big up to you too. Big up DJ and the rest of the chat. Hoping for a win today. A win will go a long way for us. I hope we win. It doesn't matter who the manager is. I just want my club to win. In my opinion, right now. Let's see what else we have here. Vic, we should have played Gilchrist. Nope. But before you anything else, I am still missing where there's so much hate on Cooker. I don't know why, honestly. That's another player people hate and cannot explain why they don't like him. Left back instead for Cucurella. Let's see what happens when the game starts. And Bobby, big up to you. I appreciate you finding the time to join us on the show. I intentionally skipped your comment because you said hello to DJ and not to me. So I'm not happy. Let's see anything else we have here. Big love to everyone there. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. And Constantine Dunton. Nice to see you, brother. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show this particular afternoon. For me, I know it's evening for a lot of people. We have a Colwell anomaly, and yep, Constantine Dante. Much love to everybody. Let's see what else we have here. We have to go to the lineup as soon as possible. DJ, big up to you. Let's hear you. What do you make of the lineup? For me, let me just read it out first. Between the sticks, Jordi Petrovic, two centre backs, Trevor Chalobah and Axel Desasi, left back Marco Correa, right back Malo Gusto, and they're saying we're going with a 4-3-3 structure. In the 4-3-3 structure, Moses Casado central, the 2-8 on his left is Enzo Fernandez, to his right, Conor Gallagher, Jackson number 9, left forward Raheem Sterling, right forward Cole Palmer. On the bench, Thiago Silva. I'm surprised. I was thinking he was going to start. Alfie Gilchrist, Connie Chukwemeka, Cesare Casade, David De Souza, Washington, Josh Achibong, Mihailo Mudrik, Noni Madrik, Robert Sanchez, Thiago Silva, and that's it. Let's hear you. What do you make of the lineup, DJ? If you were the manager, would you have done anything differently?
Hey, big up Kuchilawa, you brother. Hope you're keeping
Big
well.
up to
Big
you
up
too,
to
brother.
the
I appreciate you.
big up to everyone in the comments and Bobby who's just jumped on the stream as well. Big up to him as well. Yeah, listen, I like you. I was expecting Thiago Silva in that lineup today. Bit surprised, to be honest with you. In terms of Cucurella, I'm not surprised about that one because obviously he said he was going to go with a back four. Wasn't surprised he was our only recognised fit left back, so he had to start this game. Other than that, I can't really say any more than the changes. This is what I expected. I wasn't expecting Mudryk to start at all today. I was hoping he would, but obviously not. But he's gone with what he thinks, and hopefully we can get the win. As I said in the chats this morning on your stream, less talking on the field and more more doing well on the pitch, mate. That's what I say.
Not a bad selection. I don't think there's much he could have done differently, in my opinion. Bobby, big up to you. Thank you for finding the time to join us once more. Bobby, what do you make of the lineup?
Yeah, big up, Coach DJ.
Big up. Good to talk to you, brother. Big up to you.
Yeah, I mean, where I differ from DJ is that I didn't expect. I can see why he didn't start Thiago Silva. I think it's because of aerial threats, and aerially, Chalobah and Disasi are probably the better ones that we have in the defense. The question for me now is, it seems of the players, I mean, on paper, this seems to be his only choice out of what we have. But it seems that my concern is, are these players fit enough to play? This is Cucurella's first game in goodness knows how many months. And and uh, uh, Gallagher has been ill with a virus. So if he has a game today where he's off the pace, that will be why. I don't know. That is a bit concerning. Then the striking options of David Washington and Jackson goes yet again to show how the squad still needs players, still needs to be built up, certainly in the striking position. The way it looks, is one striker enough? Maybe there is a shout for the return of Detra Fafana. I'm surprised not to. I mean, the bench, does it not have Casaday there? Casaday didn't even make the bench, which does surprise me. We've got people like, is it Archie Pong? I mean, I've never heard of this one, even from the youth setup. But that's interesting. It seems he is struggling for fit players. With Casaday not being on the bench, that is an interesting one for me. Chukwemeka, did he make the bench as well?
Yeah, he did. Cassidy is on the bench.
Oh, he is. Okay, well, that's encouraging. I would like to see him at some stage. He's got his physicality. He's got a goal in him as well. I think that's encouraging. Is Chukwemeka on the bench?
Yes, he is.
Okay, that's encouraging too. He is obviously coming back to fitness, and it'd be interesting to see him play later on in the game, because this is one guy that influences games. He really takes control of the midfield when he's on that pitch. You don't really realize it until he comes off. You don't know his worth until he's not there.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis, I speak of that game against West Ham where he scored and he took control of the midfield, and as soon as he left, the whole thing collapsed. And I think there was another game when he came back from injury, he took control, but unfortunately, he went off again. So it's a bit encouraging seeing that there is some possibilities coming off the bench. But Cucurella, is he fit enough? Well, we will see. Gallagher, is he fit enough? Well, we will see. But at least in Gallagher's case, there are a couple of players that may come on for him, should he not be. But we always need his energy. He's that important to the team now. Gallagher is very, very a fit Gallagher, fully fit Gallagher, firing on all cylinders, is very helpful to the team in terms of its energy and in terms of its pressing and fight. So let's see what happens. But this is all he could do. This is what we have. So we'll go with it.
All right. Let me catch up and I'll bring in Roger. Well, at least if Starling stinks it up, the crowd will let him know. Yeah, Ali, welcome to the community. Feel at home, express yourself. All we ask of you is just to keep it civil. You're welcome here. You see a lot of welcome messages for you. Let's see. Casadei is on the bench. Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, Bobby, you will see him 90th minute. Yeah, exactly. A few seconds before the end of the game, maybe. Dude, nice to see you. Nice to see you there. The bench looks good. If those guys are fit, yeah, it makes sense. Big up legend Glenn, and Glenn saying he's back. I had some political nutters at my door. Okay. Big up to you too, JC. I appreciate you finding the time to join. So the strategy today is a run. We will find out. A lot of people saying hello to Glenn. Roger, I'm going to come to you. What do you make of the lineup before the manager? Would you have done anything differently? And why do you think Trevor Chalobah is starting over Thiago Silva? And if in fact we're going with a 4-3-3 structure, what do you make of it? So I ask you 3 questions at the same time.
Yeah. Hola, everybody. Honestly, the thing that stuck out for me was Carney Chukwemeka being on the bench. Doesn't mean he's going to play, but that tells me he's getting close to getting minutes. To me, that's one of the best signs all season. And I agree with Bobby earlier in the season. Probably it's time to wind these players down and get them fit for next year. I get that. But at least it's showing good signs of being available to be picked. And that, to me, is the thing that stuck out, other than what the other gentlemen, DJ and Bobby said. Listen, a bit surprised, to be honest with you, with regards to Silva being on the bench. That could be for a myriad of reasons. Perhaps he's still not fully recovered, or they wish to play a higher line based on the fact that he's 39 and a half, his legs. He's played a lot of games this season. Let's not forget that. So obviously on the training ground, Chalobah must have impressed to a certain level to pick him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be chosen ahead.
And didn't I say the other day that it looks like the manager trusts him? And he did say that himself during an interview.
Yeah. You would hope so. You would hope so. I is he Ballon d'Or material? No, but he's a solid player, and he's from the academy, which goes a long way. I actually, with regards to the 4-3-3, it's not a 4-3-3. Even in application, sometimes because it's very fluid, you'll see maybe you can take a screenshot to suggest that, but it's usually a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-1-4-1, and then out of possession he's gone quite recently. The last 5 to 10 games, it's a 4-4-2. To get more compactness.
So you're saying even if this is what they have on the app, that's not what it is?
Yeah, it's usually, I would prefer a 4-3-3 because I know people like Carlito and other people, they look at a 4-2-3-1, and even yourself, especially when we look at the Wolves game from last season. This is our reference point, right?
You had to say that, right?
Yeah, but it gives us, it affords you tremendous flexibility. I concede that, but honestly, we don't have 6. Where we have a lot of 8s on our squad, not 6s. And to be honest with you, we're more suited to a 4-3-3, offensively anyway. So, because let's be honest, Enzo and Gallagher and Caicedo are all primarily number 8s, in my opinion, anyway. So,
yeah. While I'm still with you, Roger, I don't know if you were still speaking. The question I want to ask you is this: What do you make of your cousin starting over Mudryk?
I thought the fact that I was silent over this subject, my silence was deafening. I hope it's obvious I'm disappointed. Listen, if he shows up and plays as he did against Man City, then I would welcome that. But as you know, we have seen he's been consistently inconsistent all season long. He'll show up and give a Ballon d'Or performance in one game, and then he'll go missing for 3, 4, 5 games. We can't afford that. I want to see Mudryk, assuming he's fit enough to play and start, I should say. I want to see him for the next dozen or so games start, if he can, so that we can see, he's going to get more time, so therefore he's going to get a greater understanding, more experience, and we can see his potential, if any. And that's what I want to see. We're not winning the league this year, so I believe that this is just my opinion. I believe unless Sterling starts putting in, week out, incredible performances, I don't want to see him start. We already know what he's about. We don't know
he has to be consistent to keep his place.
We don't know what Mudryk is about. We haven't seen him start on a consistent basis for a plethora of reasons. Therefore, that's my position regarding this individual.
Yeah, DJ, I don't know if you have anything to say about that. Raheem Sterling starting over Mikhailo Mudryk.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Roger's hit the nail on the head there again, because I want, like we said, we have not seen the proper Mudryk, and the reason why I've said this before as well, Kachila, every time the guy does have a good game, for whatever reason or another, he drops him for the next game. So when what does that do to players' confidence? I mean, when he has come on and when he has started some games, he's had a couple of good games here, and then all of a sudden, like after one good game he's had, you think, okay, the guy's boiling with confidence now. Let him go now. Let him have a bit of a run in the game. He drops him for the next game. So how is consistency supposed to work around this player? And this is what I keep saying about him. Fans shouldn't get onto the guy's back, because for me, he needs to have a run of games in this Chelsea setup. And as long as if he's not getting that, okay, then we're never going to see the best of him, because we all know what this kid did at Shakhtar Donetsk before he came over. We all knew what he did there. So for myself, he needs to be starting games regularly if he has a good game. But will our manager do that? I don't have the confidence to say that he does. But let's see what happens. Hopefully he brings him on today if Sterling has a bad game, or if if Sterling has a bad game, he comes on for Sterling. But let's see what happens.
Listen, yeah, it cannot continue like that. The kid does well, like you mentioned, and then he drops him in the next game, doesn't reward him for his performance. And he comes across, I've said this before, he comes across as a very emotional individual, and every time he does well and the manager doesn't play him in the next game, practically the same thing as hitting the reset button, and then he comes back in again, and you see him struggling with form and all that. But just by the way, let me see. I was highlighting Richard Moneymaker's comments here. Let me go back up there a bit. I hope I can still find it. People saying welcome to this, bro. Yeah, I just start with this one here. I need to go down further. And Rich Moneymaker saying a big up legend Bobby, legend coach, legend Roger, legend JC, and we must win. More importantly, and you did try your best to be inclusive there. You don't want to leave anybody out so you don't get blamed. Big up DJ from JC there. Jackson must not get a yellow card today. I hope he doesn't, but chances are it happens, unfortunately. Jackson will definitely, get the yellow. If it doesn't, I'll be shocked. And my brother Nuhu is in the house. That one, okay. You don't taste small. I hope you're good, but always nice to see you. I hope the cases that you've been busy and not that anything has happened on your end. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes that do go a long way. If Mudrik is fit, good one, Roger. But he's just being realistic there. We don't know. Even though he played the last game, if he sustained an injury before now, we don't know. After all, we hear of our players sustaining injuries during training sessions, toe injury, mouth injury, whatever you can come up with. Big up to you till I see what else we have here. Starling must know one of Apache's secrets. I don't know. For the record, okay, DJ Soft wasn't being literal there. I can't pronounce that well. Please do not jump on Mudrik's back. We have enough injuries. Yeah, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
Big up.
Yeah, indeed. Bobby, what do you make? I don't know if you've spoken about that. Raheem Sterling starting over Mudrik. For me, that's a problem. In my opinion, I think Mudrik should start over him. Raheem Sterling has never been consistent. One of the most experienced players we have, but he that should be leading by example. But he hasn't proven that he's capable of doing that. But go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, I agree. I think you've nailed it. For me, it's the fact that, well, Raheem Sterling is very inconsistent. And what value does he bring to the team above giving Modric more of a run out? And that's where my issue is. And perhaps Madueke for that matter, because he can play on the left as well. And I don't know. I think maybe what could be happening here is that he will try, for all it's worth, I don't believe he does well there either, and use Sterling as a bit of a false nine, interchanging with both Palmer and Jackson, and having Jackson, because Jackson is very good on the left, clinging more to the left as on the wing inside, and Palmer is very good on the right. So that interchanging of the front three, I believe, is the only thing that makes sense about that. And as far as playing a false nine is concerned, well, I don't know if he's any better, but he's certainly more experienced at that than Modric. So Modric is an all in all sort of left winger. Really, he's not yet matured in the game to be able to float into the centre. So to me, that's probably the tactics behind it. And the good thing about tactics sometimes that Pochettino executes is he does what I like. He introduces the element of unpredictability. Now, if those three are on fire today, they're going to be a handful. They're going to be a handful. And the issue then is, how well do they finish?
Yeah, hopefully Raheem Sterling will show up. Hopefully it's not one of those games where he'd stay on the pitch for 99 minutes and still you won't even know he's there until he's been taken off. Let's see what else we have here. So Mudrik must have been injured most of the year. Just go away, man. I'm quite sure you understood my point there. I would think that today we win. Poch usually puts up a performance when he is about to be sacked. Okay, that's you you can say suggesting that he's about to be sacked. But let's see. I hope we win. Even if that's the case, I just want my team to win. Yeah, JC did a tapping on you, right? Maybe that's the case, Coach. However, I like Modric. The statistics of people on the panel will agree that Starling's figures for the season are much better. Yeah, I think we agree. Starling has delivered in few games. Modric has nothing to show. In this case, and you could argue also if we have to start comparing the numbers of for statistics for both players, we should also consider the fact that the Mihailo Mudryk hardly plays. On occasions, the manager only brought him on because things weren't going our way, in my opinion. But I understand that. Rich Moneymaker says, Moises Caicedo on 7 yellow cards. Thank you. That's an important thing to note today. On 7 yellow cards, Cole Palmer on 7 yellow cards. Axel Disasi 6 yellow cards. Enzo Fernandez 6 in total. Marco Correa on 5 yellow cards. Conor Gallagher on 5 yellow cards. Raheem Sterling on 5 yellow cards. Ill discipline is our thing, and it's a serious issue, really. Roger, what do you make of that? This is concerning. It's telling.
Yeah, it's been an
Honestly.
issue all year, and a lot of these yellow cards are not for, shall we say, football-related matters. I'm referring to either being petulant towards the ref, or kicking the ball away, or going into the stands, things that one should not be. Now, unless you just won a final, then I have no problem going in the stands or talk trash or whatever, kick the ball away, But you can't afford to do that, especially when you consider that injuries is a major part of the equation for Chelsea this season. To get suspended for matters of immaturity, lack of discipline, however you want to term it, to me, that's unacceptable. And that's actually part of the coaching staff responsibility, is to prepare the players, especially the young players, to not fall into that trap. And so if you're going to criticize anyone, yes, the players obviously are the ones to be criticized, but the coaching staff is also part of that equation. With regards to, Bobby's right about Sterling as a false nine, but the thing about him playing a false nine, you're definitely negating any aerial duels being won. So you can just forget that. Just pass on the carpet, because if you pass anything above the ankle level, he's not getting to it. It's that simple.
I don't
Too soon,
mean to laugh,
Coach.
really, but no. But you know that that's once it's not on the carpet, that's it. Just forget about it.
Doesn't even challenge, let alone win.
Yeah.
I wonder how many aerial battles he's won this year.
Hardly. I don't remember any, but hardly.
Exactly.
If you ask me, that's not his thing, unfortunately. JC, you have to be very specific there. Are you saying we're going to beat them 3-1, or you're saying they're going to beat us 3-1? Let us know which one. That's a lot of yellow cards. Yeah, that's a lot of yellow cards. It can bite us in the where later on. I think these days, Glenn is sounding like he wants to go to the H positive place. He always avoids using forbidden languages in the chat. Much love to you, bro. I know you will go to the H positive place, at least because you're a nice person. Let's see what else we have here. You forgot Poch and 4 yellow cards too. Is he really, or you're kidding, right? Sorry, I need to shut this off. Ooh, just 1 second, Roger. Go ahead. I'll join you guys in a bit.
Yeah. DJ, anything else that sticks out to you, or Bobby?
Go on, let Bobby answer. See what he has to say, Roger.
You there, Bobby?
Yeah. Sorry. I was just. What was the question?
Anything else that sticks out to you, or anything you want to discuss about the team for tonight's match?
Yeah, we've mentioned it. How well is Gallagher is going to be interesting, but fortunately, we've got two guys on the bench that, should they be fit enough, could probably do a decent enough job with to support Caicedo and Enzo. Left and right back position. Another one, Cucurella. How fit is he? How match rusty? He must be match rusty. And we all know Cucurella, when he's rusty, even when he's fit, there's an error in him. When he's rusty, I don't know, so at least he's not playing centre back. So um, it'll be interesting. I think what's intriguing, and if we are to look for hope, where our hope could lie is in the front three. I think there's a lot of flexibility there. Each and every one of them can play a false nine. Each and every one of them can play on either side of the flanks. That will be problematic, even for the best of teams. If they get it right, then we could be in for some goals today. Um, the big issue here, the question that they need to answer is, how clinical are they going to be? We know how disastrous that has been in games gone by. Can we turn a corner tonight? It will be nice. It'll be nice. If we do, I think we could cause Newcastle a few problems. We really could. And if not, if they're not careful, we could probably even beat them, because those three, if they are scoring, they will certainly get in the positions to score.
Yeah.
Will they finish? If they finish, then that's quite deadly.
And what about you, DJ sir?
Yeah, listen, Bobby said it, hit it straight on, and I think for us, Roger, I think we all know here is that it's goals for us. If we don't take our chances, I think this is why Bobby said it as well. The three tonight are vital up top tonight, and if they don't get their chances in tonight, Newcastle have got enough players in that team, good players, enough team to cause us problems tonight as well. Amarin, you got, I think Isak is in there. I think you got the other guy they signed from the guy they signed from Everton. He's there as well. I mean, Gordon, they can cause us some problems as well tonight. And I think my worry probably would be at that whole defence is probably like you said, is Cucurella, because as we've said already, we don't know how fully fit he is. And we all know how he can be after a certain time period. If he starts getting beaten up for pace or gets beaten, he then starts becoming erratic and starts making stupid fouls in silly areas. And that could be another worry for me tonight on that. And we all know at their height as well, they could hurt us. So, but for us, our vital three is definitely. I mean, if we can get the ball, if we can get the right balls to the likes of Sterling, Palmer, and Jackson, and they can interchange with each other, we can cause some big problems tonight and win this game, no problem. In that way. So, yeah, it's vital from all sides of the pitch, bro.
No, I agree. For me, I want to see the actual distance between each line, the defensive line, the midfield, and the forwards, to be narrower than usual, and that's probably why Silva's not starting, or a contributing factor. So I would like to see more discipline, more compactness, and especially for our double pivots to be closer to each other. I personally am looking forward to and hoping that we can actually keep a clean sheet, because we haven't in 8 to 10 games, whatever it is. I forget, but it's a lot. And so that to me, it's easier to achieve, to shore up your defense than it is to get your forwards to be as clinical as, let's say, the top 3 teams are in the league. And I just want to see, from a defensive perspective, I want to see the Bridge to be a fortress once more. Teams coming knowing that, to score 1 goal against us would be a virtual Christmas present, let alone 2. But that hasn't been the case. So I want us to return to the good old days of literally being renowned for keeping clean sheets, and that hasn't been the case all season. And that to me is one of the biggest surprises for me, actually, this entire season, based on Poch's history. And so I'm hoping we can turn the corner and start creating that ambience, and that ideology, that mindset. And let's see. I don't know. Who, both of you chaps, who are you more worried about? For me, it's Isak. I think that chap I really, really like him. He possesses strength, size. He can score on you in so many ways. He worries me. What about you chaps?
Yeah, I think for me, I think I would probably say he probably is probably the danger guy, probably the dangerous one out of the whole lot of them. I mean, as I said, they can hurt some well. I mean, I think Amarin on his day can also can cause us problems as well.
Yeah.
But for me, it's that not only is he good in the air, he can run at you, he can take you on, he can he can tumble a lot of defenders as well if he gets the right side of them, and he can score some very good goals. And the defense have got to be strong on it tonight. And I think this is where my worry will be. This is why I think Cucurella needs that double protection tonight from the likes of a Chalobah, and so he doesn't make those vital fouls, because I think anything around that area, and because he's just come back from injury, Roger, and he makes any kind of vital foul, especially Isak, as we know, is fast, pacey, strong. He could cause some big issues tonight, and this is why we've got to be on it. But yeah, I would say probably out of all of them, he's probably my most probably the danger guy I probably worry about the most in that Newcastle setup. Obviously, let's not forget Dan Burn as well in the air. I don't know if Dan Burn's starting this game. He's good in the air. Yeah, he's another one. Tall he is.
Yeah.
And he's got a good head of him. He's another one that can cause, especially at set pieces. So he's another one we've got to watch out for as well for tonight.
Yeah,
No,
I think so. Isak, Amarin. Look, Newcastle, no doubt, they've got their players back fit and they are dangerous, of course. However, I want to be positive and err on the side of possibilities. The times we have got the better of them, or the time we did get the better of them at the bridge in the cup was a lot of mobility. I think man for man we are faster, and that's their Achilles heel, if you can put it that way. They're more physical, yes. They've got some good aerial prowess, yes. That's probably why Chalobah was preferred to Thiago Silva or Desassi, whatever. They have their dangerous players, but I just have a feeling that the tactical acumen to use mobility, especially in the front three, could see us undo them. And they kind of are the kind of team that, yes, if they go behind, they, turn up the throttle and they come at you, but they can lose their heads if they get frustrated. So let's see. I mean, I'm talking more on a positive side, trying to look for how we can beat them. But, they are beatable. We are capable. That's the thing. As deplenished as we are capable. And no doubt, we all know the dangers they pose. Most definitely. It's going to be difficult keeping them under wraps. But with a team like this, offense is the best form of defense.
good point.
All right, thank you so much, Roger. I thank you for holding the all my friends there and brothers, blue brothers on the panel. I appreciate you all for holding the fort for me while I take an important call from my school. Apologies for that. And I want to say thank you all to all of you. It's the show continues because it's a mashup of the pregame show, watch along, halftime, and postgame analysis. Hope you guys stay. And Roger, don't miss your flight. I know you wouldn't
It's boarding.
but yeah, don't miss your flight. Thank you so much, Coach. Can you please check? I'm gonna check that
Thanks,
later
gentlemen.
to see. Yeah, Portuguese of every
I'll,
color
I'll
is
come
yellow,
back.
and
Cup of tea.
thank you to you too, Roger. See you during the halftime analysis.
I'll be back as well. I'll be back
Jerry,
as well, Kachila.
all right, thank you, bro. See you then. Jerry
See
C
you
is
then.
saying his magic, Mauricio Pochettino. Jerry, you're confusing me. I honestly do not know where you stand at this point. But let's see what happens. If he does well, I'll take it. But Jerry, more importantly, thank you for the donation. That does go a long way for the community. I appreciate you for doing that. Yep, I'm gonna scroll to the very bottom and then I'll try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. Saying that it's a very young team ravaged by injury. Don't worry about the cards we receive. We are a disciplined team. Let's all sing Three Little Birds. Yep, the Bob Marley song. Yep, it works for us on the day. But thank you, Danwan. I appreciate you. All of you in the chat, apologies. I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. And then as I watch the game, I'm going to try to get your subsequent contributions in the chat. Let's enjoy it. Hopefully we get a win, whether we like the manager or not. We want our team to win today. Let's go. Where is my my window, display window? Yep, that's the language. I want to use that. Give me 1 second here. Yep, the game has I think has started already. But the window on up there isn't showing anything. Just give me 1 second here. Let's go. Keep dropping the likes on the machine, people. The likes do go longer, and also please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's I'm gonna open the radar so that we can be looking at the radar while the show. See you at halftime. All right. See you then. Rich Money Makers, much appreciated, brother. So I'm gonna try to open the radar here. We usually like using the radar. Let's see. I hope it works. Oh, there you go. The radar is working. I don't know. I tried to update my paid version of this so that the commercial or the advertisement by the side isn't showing. I'm not sure what to make of it. I think I'm gonna find a trick to remove it. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Why, but I'm kind of nervous. I hope that's not a reflection of the fact that we're going to lose this one. I hope we don't. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Sincerely do appreciate that. I need to open this in another window to be sure I know what I'm seeing. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, people. Let's go. I have a trick up my sleeve that I'm going to use to make sure the shoes being displayed on the screen are gone. I have something I will do in a bit. Let's go, people. Let's go. I'm not sure why that isn't showing on my screen. So let me try to put it here. My video has refused to work. I'm not sure why. Yep, if you're in the chat, I want to know whether you're nervous, whether you think we beat them, whatever you think, let me know in the chat. You see, saying the CFC are so bad at breaking the press. Yeah, you could say that. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why my video isn't showing yet. I'm still trying to open it. I'm not sure what's going on here. This one here, this one here. So why is it blocking the pop-up? So it's saying video cannot be played. I'm not sure why that is the case. I have to be honest, I'm freaking, yeah, I'm nervous. It's not funny, and I don't know why. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. We are 6 minutes into the game, and it's yep. Oh, Nicholas Jackson! Nicholas Jackson, calm your nerves, people. We're getting a win today. I haven't even seen the goal on video. That's because my videos refuse to show on my screen what the heck is going on here. I'm not sure why he has refused to show. The connection is good, so I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Chelsea. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I haven't seen the video of the goal. My screen has refused to load. What's going on here? And even this one is on the screen that's frozen, but the time is still going. Oh my goodness, what's happening to my connection? This is freaking annoying, really. I don't even know the sort of goal he scored. I just saw on the screen that the Chelsea goal up that Nicholas Jackson scored. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Let me open it on my phone and then try to open the other devices. I'm not sure why they've refused to work. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep dropping the likes on the screen, especially if you're happy that we just scored a goal. That's not easy. And let's see if we can get a second as soon as possible. Good marking there. Good marking by Enzo Fernandez. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Me too, but good news. Yeah, good news. Good news. Yep. Wow, Cucurella, what a play. I see how. Oof. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Cucurella likes to keep the ball on the carpet, and he has a good passing range on him. I like him, but a lot of people will tell you they prefer Ben Chilwell. Coach, whoever the coach is, I will always have my support. Yep, I think he makes sense. That's how I behave too. I just want my club to win. Yep, that's all that matters. Super annoying that's happening, bro. I think we're going wild from Palmer. A good redirect from Jacko. Yep, we're winning. I'm not sure. I'm seeing it on my the smallest device here, which is my cell phone, my phone. But I'm not able to. I don't know why it refused to open on my iPad and also the computer screen. But I'll try. I haven't seen the goal still. So maybe they'll show the replay in a bit. Now that I'm able to watch the game on my phone. Let's see. Palmer shot Jackson flicks. Wow. I'm gonna say I need to see that. 1-0 at Chelsea. Chelsea up. Nicholas Jackson with the goal. But I want to see that goal. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. They're panicking now. Wow. Wow. I've seen the goal. Yep, I have seen the goal. Striker's instinct there. That confused the goalkeeper. What a finish. Yep, a good finish there by Nicholas Jackson. I love it. What a finish that was. Oof, that was close. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. His magic, you know, Pochettino. I'm sorry, Poch, your magic. I just look, whether you support him or not, I just want my team to win. And I'm gonna keep saying that it doesn't matter to me who the manager is. Let's go, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. 11 minutes into the game, Chelsea 1, Newcastle United, that's 0. I hope we beat them today. Hopefully, it's not one of those games when we play as good as we like, and then towards the end of the game, we'll fluff everything. I don't want that to happen today. I need to do this with my big screen. It hasn't really worked here. I'm not sure why this has refused to load. I'm really not sure. It shows up, and when you click it, I did not disable pop-up. So I'm not sure why it's not working. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. 26 likes. We can do much better than that. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Tino Livramento, Chelsea Academy product, playing against us. I'm quite sure that he'd be at his best today. That some Chelsea fans will start arguing whether it was a mistake to have sold him in the first place. That's the Chelsea thing to do. I want to do something here. I'm not sure. I tried to update because I changed my device. I tried to what was I going to say? Try to make a payment so that I can use the one that they won't be showing all this advertisement on, but it didn't work. I want to delete this node. Ooh, so deleting the node was a mistake. Let me see if I do. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Yep, smart people. They said it in a way that if you delete the node, everything will go out. Okay, Jerry. Coach, let's frame it this way. As JC suggests, we must apply pressure on Pochettino to ensure he puts in the necessary effort. Thus, my criticism towards him is effectively pushing him to work harder. If that gets him to work harder and do better, let's keep doing it. I agree with you. Oof, good left foot there by Nicola by Cole Palmer. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pretty much everywhere and anywhere. Others will have to pick up. Let me not get myself into a copyright dilemma here. Let me just. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't like watching this on the small screen. I want the big screen, but I'm not sure why it's refused to show. I can't remember. I don't remember my password to use it on the big new iPad, but at least I'm seeing the game right now. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's a little bit, but yeah. When certain teams do it, Martin, they do it very well. I think, yeah, I can see the full value in it. First minute, Petrovic made a mistake by trying to roll one square. We've seen Aaron Ramsdale get caught with one at the weekend in the Arsenal Brentford game. But seemingly the coaches are happy with it. They still see more value in keeping the ball started.
Indeed, yeah. My big screen is up, so I have it in two screens: the big screen and then the small one. So I'll go with that. I'm happy. That one is 14 minutes of 15, so that was a few seconds late. Both are late, actually. That's why I prefer watching games on TV. But I have to take one for the followers. Come on. Let's go, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Did Kukurea do anything to this guy? Let's see the replay. It doesn't look like he did anything to him, but we'll see. Let's see what the referee says. He just notched. Okay. If anything, he may. Tino Livramento looks like he's done for the day. I hope he's okay. Again, all attacks are from right side. Gusto and Palma are cooking. Enzo is playing closer to Casado. Yeah, that makes if Enzo playing closer to Casado makes a huge difference. We've said that 1,000 times. Only if the manager can be paying attention to that, I think Casado would do even more. But I can't wait for Romeo Lavia to come back. Come on, Raheem Sterling. Jeez, he's flopping it again. Every time he plays it, never. I'm not sure what to make of him, really. Let me see if I can get a third screen and get one that's more accurate in terms of timing. This one is 16:19, 16. Yeah, a few seconds late. Good work there by Nicholas Jackson. Good feet. Ooh. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Kukurea, what a player. Underrated. Underrated. One thing I like about him, Trevor Chalaba, I hope he's okay. About Kukurea that Ben Chilwell doesn't have is Kukurea, even if you have 2-3 players on him, he has the knack of finding passing lanes where you don't know one exists. And in most cases, he keeps the ball on the carpet. That is something nice about him. And I think a lot of people will be shocked that he will stay on at Chelsea, except if Chelsea finds a very capable replacement for him or up and coming left back that maybe has a lot more to his game than Marco Cucurella. But he's a player I respect and love so much. Yeah, let's hope for more finishing from left side Nicholas Jackson. I hope we get a second goal and get even more. If Raheem Sterling is 4'9" inches tall, it feels like that. He's awful, really. He's awful. Bobby saying I am to Kachila. I never understood the Kukurea slender. Was he responsible for us conceding? Yeah, conceding earlier in the season. Bizarre hate. Yeah, it doesn't have grounds, honestly. And that started on the ground. What's his name? Graham Potter. At the time where we were struggling and people were looking for who to scapegoat. People often point the fingers at him. Because of their respect for Thiago Silva and other players who are, you could say, OGs at Chelsea at the time. Let's go, let's go. I have 2 screens, but I need one more screen here to see which one of them is the most accurate in terms of the timing. 1940 something. I still 20 seconds away. So but we're 20 minutes into the show. Is Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 0.
That's where I think what I'd like to see them do a little more of is be a bit more aggressive in this situation rather than just allowing Newcastle comfortable possession at the back. think they can afford to go after them a bit, squeeze them and press them. Not stupid.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Longstaff. Got in, we'll get him again here. Big Sterling. It's rapid. It keeps going. Jackson.
Nice play there. Come, please take Raheem Sterling off of this pitch. What is he doing, really? Ooh. That was too far away, Jackson. But a nice try there. I like it. Sterling should stop dwelling on the ball too much. It leads to him losing the ball unnecessarily. In my opinion, Cucurella is looking like he hasn't been out for a while. He's playing. He's slotted in perfectly. Our strikers never seem to hit that shot from that. Yeah, from that distance, right? Yeah, that's not our thing, really. Being honest there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness, that's another chance. Who wasted that one? Enzo Fernandez. Coach Sterling is playing a bit behind, just like Palmer does occasionally. Yeah, on other side today, it's left flank with Sterling staying a bit behind. Cucurella defending it and not overlapping. So it makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. Yep. Honestly, I don't know his height, but I will tell you right now that aerially, he's zero. He's awful aerially. Once the ball isn't on the carpet, he struggles quite a lot. Yeah. I don't know his height. I don't know that off the top of my head. But chances are that, but you could tell he's not tall. But boy, is he even serious? Is he even serious at all? Cucurella got the ball there. What is he saying? What's this player saying? Let's go, people. Let's go.
On to Palmer around the back of Newcastle here. Get away with that.
Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Clears this and then eventually gets recycled. I think Malagusta to that. So I think he's quick enough to get perhaps beyond that, but across something. Cole Palmer tries to support him. I think again, not always having to go around him.
We do see that run a lot, though. Don't we? See what I call the Kevin De Bruyne run.
And there are times, Martin, when you absolutely got to do it. It's totally the right thing to do. There are other times when you leave Gusto there and he's got
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 25 minutes into the game, Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 0. We've had a couple of other chances, but our shooting has been awful as usual. Nothing surprising there. Yep, let's go. It's good if Sterling and Palmer take shift to attack, but Sterling does not have a luxury of a fullback like Gusto. Overlap Cucurella is purely defending. And he's done well. We need a second second goal, or it could be a long night. Yeah, especially towards the end of the first time. Um, yeah. Yep, we need a second goal. We do need a second goal as soon as possible. And as the game progresses, they will grow into the game. And if we don't get a second goal, if they equalize the one goal that we if they get an equalizing goal, chances are they will get a winning goal. Yeah. Hi to you too, Oscar. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well, Oscar the Beast. Is it the best O2? It will be 3-1. You think? Okay, let's see what happens there. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go along with. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oof. That's Casado don't want to see that shot, really. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I need my other screen because probably that one will be the most. That one will be the most correct.
Just over towards the right side here. Almiron goes out on the left hand side.
Let's go, people. Let's go, people. 27 likes. We can do much better than that. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes do go a long way.
Switch. It's going to last, we'll see. But here's Almiron. Change role. Urgency from Joe Willock. Urgency to play after a long absence. Full one recently, last match, many of you remember, but he got the goal that changed his whole club.
Kukurea. I like it. Honestly, people underrate his passing ability. He's an excellent player for us, but I think chances are that the club will still sell him, given the fact that he's one of the top earners at the club, and they want to reduce the wage bill. So that may well lead the club deciding to sell him. But if he does exceptionally well, chances are he stays. But he's a player I admire, a player I love so much. We've been talking about Nicholas Jackson's flicks. He got to go with it. Long may that continue.
Suggested he wasn't sure what the decision was going to be. Goal kick it is.
Their forward play so far, Newcastle's been consistent.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go. Chalobah, he's done very well today so far. I hope he continues like that to the end of the game. This is, you could argue, he's slotted right back in. It doesn't even look like it's been gone for a while.
Had plenty of fight around Newcastle this season. Made 57 goals after the 27 games before tonight. It's their best for almost 60 years at this stage of the season. It's really checked the team so far.
We need a second goal as soon as possible. 30 minutes into the game, and it's Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 0.
Chelsea, West Bromwich Albion.
Enzo, surprisingly, I think he's good aerially, I would say. You can say he's not excellent at it, but I think given the fact that he's not the tallest, he's actually good aerially. Georgi Petrovic showing immense composure on the ball. Beautiful play. Beautiful one-touch play there. And good intelligence from Kukurea. Let's go! Ooh! Good interplay there. Yep. Sweeper keeper there, making sure. Has he gone back to the post? He has, but good sweeper keeper work there. But I'd rather him kick it off the pitch than kicking it forward for the forward. That was too risky, in my opinion. Wow, nice Gallagher there. Nice slight tackle there to ensure that Newcastle did not put a cross into the box. Kukurea maybe panics a little when he loses the ball. Maybe you can argue that, but I think if he plays it consistently, you can show him you trust him, and I think if he's confident as he was during his days at Brighton, I think would see more from him. He's that good. We're playing, in my opinion, so far, you could argue we're playing with good commitment. I hope that continues in the second half because we've been there before. We started games as well as we started today and then end up looking out of place for the remainder of once it's around the 75th minute and up. I don't see that today, really. That was close, really. What really happened there? Wow. That was close, but good block by Marco Correa there. I appreciate that from him.
As much as the law allows, he's moved away now. He's got short to Willock. Memento. I think you're getting in range for a shot. Well, he got that right. Tell you what, he would double bluff, I suppose, but they made a hash of that once in there.
Let's go.
Expect something to fight for or challenge for. So if you want to go short, that's okay. You must make sure everything right in the box.
Chelsea had a policy in their last game. They went short of breath out of that area. With Disassi got the second ball in. Switch player attempted by Rodman. Where I read it, so too did Longstaff. Against the belligerent Spaniard.
You'll have to be a little careful for Correa. Totting up 3-4 now.
Yeah, but I think he's done it on occasion in this particular game. I agree with you. He seemed to panic whenever he loses the ball. I don't wish anybody bad, but I hope Anthony Gordon is injured. Less worry for us if he is. He's calling on the bench. It doesn't look good for Newcastle United. So maybe there's a chance he cannot continue. But I'm shocked at that clearances. Is the manager not seeing that? We just literally every time we clear, we're attempting a header clearance. We knock the ball down for the opposition, and I'm not sure why. That wasn't a foul, actually. Yeah, it looks like Anthony Gordon is done for the day.
Just in the spot there, but you can tell he wins there. It's that painful, it's that cute in a certain spot. Then can't run through that. I'd be amazed if any out persists and keeps it on. I think we're making a change.
Shake of the head. It's the physio. Bright young talent from Merseyside to Tyneside, but Jacob Murphy is a very talented wide right player in particular.
Gordon looks like, yeah, it looks like he's done. I shown for his England career. Yeah, maybe I'm not too sure really, but I'm glad he's gone. Yeah, he's a much trickier customer than what's the guy coming on. Done. So hopefully we don't bottle it. We have an opportunity to seal this game. Yeah. Katila, a Nigerian told me in UK that he would take me to a leg so I could gain weight. Does that sound scary to you? A lot of healthy food. I wouldn't say gain weight. I don't know how long are you gonna stay in. I don't think you'd eat that much that you gain weight, but yeah, give it a shot. If you get a chance to go to Nigeria, go to Lagos. Not bad. Yeah, at least he's walking on it. So yeah, hopefully no ligaments. Yep.
Again, 36 minutes in, Chelsea had their lead, but
Could go out of the way.
still I'm expecting more, Martin. I am just expecting a bit more from him in terms of more appetite to really unsettle this Newcastle team.
Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Look, press for that second goal.
2 years ago, Chelsea finished third. 3 years ago, they won the Champions League. Those are the standards.
Come on, guys. We do need that second goal. We do need that second goal.
Turbulence, change of ownership of their political situation that forced it to happen. Been a smooth transition, a bit more by luck than judgment, I think. Very difficult for the alterations to the playing staff and to the every staff. Chelsea Football Club. It's Murphy. Brilliant ball. With Bullock coming in.
I could hear them. I don't want to raise the volume of my device so I don't get copy. I don't get you can say what's it called? So I don't get into trouble for copyrighting someone's else's intellectual property. So I'm being cautious. Yeah, I can't hear the crowd to tell whether they are toxic or not. But we're winning. I don't think that would be the situation right now. But that changes if we concede or if they are winning, and because we're at the bridge, yeah, things will get toxic. But right now, it doesn't sound like it. It's, if anything, they're cheering the players.
Real cluster of goals to his name very quickly.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling gets a yellow card, and I'd say take him off right now because the defending isn't his thing really.
Sterling, time where Memento might have got away, so a yellow card punishment.
Yeah, that's the right call from the referee. Some trips up there, and Tino Livramento denied the chance to counter maybe and start running on Cucurella. I think if Newcastle can find just a little more energy, they'll create some situations against this Chelsea team. I do think the whole team are drifting casually through this game. They have a lead, but one is nothing.
Please let's not risk having Raheem Sterling stay on. He's gonna get a second yellow. In all honesty, defending isn't his thing. That was lazy from him, though. I don't know why he did that.
That's why they hold a high line. They hold such a high line. Therefore, when the first contact is made, at least that's hit. from the edge of the box. Those two early miles offside, he might well have been anyone. But that's why you see Chelsea holding that really aggressive high line, almost 10 yards outside the box.
Taking his time. It's a bit early to start. You're running down the clock, at least at half time, maybe. So coming at the teams, no doubt about that. But anyhow, wants a bit more quality.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We need to get a second goal. We need to get a second goal, people. We need to get a second goal. And yes, please, if you're watching, if you haven't taken a second, drop a like on the stream for us, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're getting closer and closer to 20,000 subscribers. We have to go get there. We hope to get there as soon as possible. So please help us get there by dropping a like on the stream. Raheem Sterling, I'm concerned he's going to get the second yellow. And I'm not even, that's not a joke.
James, still the captain here, but hasn't been seen for a while. Sent off after stages, at least.
I mean, I totally understand your stance, but as for me, I'm convinced, totally convinced. Maybe because I knew him before we signed him, but even at Chelsea, I think he's done well. He joined us at the time. We've been struggling since he joined us. So no matter how outstanding he's been or how well he's done, it will almost always be difficult to recognize how well he's done. You'd have to look at the numbers maybe, or maybe take your time to really not expect too much of him and pay attention to how well he's playing, I think. But we'll all see things from different lenses. Yep, 1-1. Of course. And now it's going to be, yeah, it's a Chelsea thing. Yeah, 1-1. Let me see what happened there, really. Yeah. 1-1. So it becomes it's a tricky game right now, and they will have the momentum and chances that they're going to score even more. I hope that's not it. That doesn't end up being the case. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, you can see. I give the picture beside a little late. Ends across that one. I haven't. Again, I'll pay attention to see how that happened. Yeah, Petrovic saw is very late, so I don't blame him for that one there. The crossfield ball by Enzo put the team under pressure, so wasn't accurate. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The typical story. The typical story. Yep, sequence of a very poor play from him. Yeah. It looks like we're panicking right now. Well, yep.
They've gone the other way. They sat back, they've a lowish sort of block, and they've allowed Newcastle in this sort of position here to have all the time in the world. I think that's wrong. I don't think they need to do that.
Was that goal or offside? Is it being checked? Is it being checked? But the fight finished by Nicholas Jackson there. Yep, it was offside. Oh, yeah. Offside. Newcastle, they're really playing a very high line. I think we should make the most of that, but I don't know whether the manager's paying attention or not. And Jackson acting again, it looks his behavior showed he knew he was offside anyway.
Reflected both the positivity and the negativity around these two mid-table teams.
More goals in this for us. I hope so. We need to win. Whether I like the manager or not, we do need to win this. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, we haven't really played well after the first. I think it's after the first 15 minutes, and that was a hopeless run by Conor Gallagher there. We do need Mudryk in this game, in my opinion. Raheem Sterling has been very ineffective there. Coach, you watching USA channel? Yeah, USA. Yeah. One on both actually, but I'm trying to go to the Spanish version. Maybe the Spanish version will be all caught up. I can hear the commentary saying it's to meet. Two mid-teams. Coach Kalita is upset with me for being put out. He's disappointed in me. What should I? You're. He's not your boss. You're entitled to your opinion. It's as simple as that. I'm not sure what else to tell you. You're entitled to your opinion. He doesn't pay you. You doesn't. You don't. You can still be friends, but you don't have to agree with everything he says. That's the only thing I have to say. Yeah, like I said, once again, he's not your boss. Yep, you have every right to you're entitled to your opinion. He can like it. He can if he wants. If it doesn't, that's up to him. This has been we started well, but so far Ikaraki has been an awful half. Hopefully the manager changes things around and get us playing again. At the moment, I'm not too sure what I'm watching here. That's my opinion anyway. They've outplayed us so far. We'll look at the numbers to see whether that aligns or that complements eye test. Good marking there by Axel Decisive. I wish he marked what's his name? Marked Alexander Isaac when he had that ball. And the talk of the day will be this is another depleted team and we couldn't beat them. Poch is destroying the reputation of the Chelsea men's. Different story for Emma Hayes and the ladies. The Normality channel with Riley. Nice to see you, Riley. I hope you're doing well. I've actually become friends with Kalito. Yeah, it's about opinion. Yeah, it's about opinion. Yep. When he's not talking about his pro career, he's quite analytical. He's a good football head. He understands football. He's a good football head. That's for sure. So we've come to the end of the half. Possession 42 of 58. That's a good sign. I'm going to say this. Here's why I said that's a good sign. That's because whenever we don't keep the ball, whenever the opposition keep the ball more than us, we usually win those games. Those are the games we've won and won convincingly, and I hope to see the same thing today. Our manager Atif again. Fortunate notice that. So at the end of the first half, our possession is let me go to a more detailed statistics there, which is this one here. I hope. Do we have it there? Why isn't it showing? This app is starting to have a lot of issues of late. Okay, there you go. There it says 42% of 58 to Newcastle United. They had more of the ball than we did. To me, I'd say that's a good sign. For me, that's a good sign that we'll beat them. I hope. That's me being superstitious, and that's because the games we've won convincingly this season, the opposition kept the ball more than us. But in terms of XG, we have an XG of 0.63 and theirs of 0.4 for total shots, 7 of us and 5 of theirs. Shots on target, 4 of us, and 1 of theirs. You can say we finished poorly, but could have scored more. But yeah, I want Raheem Sterling off the pitch, in my opinion. Let me see his rating here. Where is he? 6.2. Yeah, reflective of what the eye tests tell us. I think Mudryk should come in and the manager should make some adjustment there. Let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go a long way. Rocha, let's hear your observations from the half. Let's hear you.
I want my mummy. This was ugly, chaps. This is bad. I want to put my thumb back in my mouth and suck my thumb. It was so. We invited pressure, you know. Listen. I'm obviously trying to be funny, but it's sad though. Let's be genuine here. Just okay. So I've complimented our goalkeeper since he first started for Chelsea. There was one point, I think in the first 5 or so minutes, that he took a goal kick where he should have actually, it didn't lead to anything, but he invited pressure by playing it short. He should have, gestured to everyone to go long and boot it long, clear the lines. That's my only criticism of Petrovic. It was very minor, but nevertheless. Down our left side, with Cucurella and Sterling, that's definitely the weakest part of the team. The right side, we were expansive, we were dynamic, we were clinical in our passing, in our overlapping, everything that the left side is not. Very disappointed. First of all, Enzo started it by not passing it laterally and lost possession, which resulted in it going to multiple possessions being lost by both teams that led to the goal. I don't know what Gusto was thinking. Why would you put it up in the air? Brain fart is the only thing that comes to mind. It's just inviting pressure, not doing the basics, not doing the fundamentals.
Our headed clearances overall have been awful. We just tend to head the ball down for the opponent to do whatever they want with it. But go ahead.
No, they haven't been awful. I wish they were awful. They were way below awful, coach. Awful is a compliment. Are you kidding me? You're too complimentary. This is a PG show, so I can't elaborate, but you get my gist.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. Yet again, listen, a nicely taken goal. The one thing, yet again, Jackson. Listen, this is symptomatic of a player that's youthful, but we've got to start trying to stay onside. The amount of times we score offside is it's frustrating. There's good parts I can come from this game, the first half, and there's some obviously not so good parts. And to actually listen, you never want to concede at the beginning of the half or close to the end of the half, and we did the latter. So it would have been nice to come in at half time with a clean sheet, but we invited it upon ourselves. We can only blame ourselves for that.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Bobby, let's hear your thoughts on the first half.
Overall, I believe I'm a lot less critical than Roger. Hola, Roger. I don't think the criticism is that fair. I do take the point of when I say it's not fair, viewing the state of fitness of the team and the team we're fielding.
Sure.
The playing out from the back, that is a Pochettino issue. That is not done correctly. It's overdone, especially in the first 30 minutes. There were times where it was just silly. That was inviting pressure. I agree with them. Sterling, I don't know what he's doing on the field apart from losing the ball and not beating his man. Yeah, he took one lame shot at the goalkeeper. He has no value to the offensive line. I believe Jackson's development is clear to see. He has really progressed. Yeah, he was offside, but his anticipation to backheel a weak shot by Palmer, who, by his standards, is not having the best of games, I have to add. I'm very critical of him because I don't think he's doing well. Defensively, with Gusto, that is a good pairing on the right. Silly
Yes.
goal to give away. I thought that was very clumsy, but yet again, symptomatic of Pochettino. Pass from the back, pass from the back. Whereas sometimes when you're out of ideas and it's a bit sticky, you welly it. Trouble is, I know why they're playing pass from the back because there's no big man to hold up the ball. But it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
You could get the second ball from a lucky drop, which can well happen. So, I wasn't too surprised by the equalising goal, to be honest. Looking at the team, looking at what makeup they are, and looking at the fact that look. We were beginning to lose the impetus of the first 30 minutes where we were the most threatening side and we scored one, maybe could be argued, should have deserved to get another one, but for the fact that we were losing a lot of the ball in the final
Sloppy, huh?
third after some excellent work. And was that mainly down to Sterling? I would say so, but there were other culprits, among which Palmer was one. Look, our forward movement, as I predicted, is giving them problems. We
Yes.
are in a position to cause them problems. And we are, I believe, capable of winning this game today, as deplenished as we are. I'm glad we have some people to call on in the midfield because I do believe in the second, as the game went on, the midfield lacked its initial impetus. How much of that is to do with Gallagher's viral illness, I don't know, but there was something that allowed them to get a bit more of a foot on the ball. And of course, someone like Isak, you give him that sort of opportunity, you know what happens. Having said that, generally we've coped with him well. And Almiron, I thought we've had them well subdued. And Gordon, when he was on, was well shackled by Gusto. Look, Chelsea can win this. They just need to keep their wits about them. Second half subs, definitely I would try either Madueke or Modric for Sterling. I think that goes without saying.
Here,
I'm
here.
sure it would be more Madueke than Modric because I think in this game it's cut out for him. He's going to be more effective in terms of goal scoring. Modric will have the speed, but Madueke is also good at the interchanging, which is causing them problems. Later on, if we can get another 15 minutes out of him, I would bring on Carney
Yes.
for Gallagher, and at some point, look at Cassidy. People's predictions could be right. He may need to come on the 90th minute, depending on how the game is going. That's not a bad thing if we're still on an even keel, or better still, a goal ahead. Because of his height and his eye for goal, he will pose a threat. So we need to hang in there. I don't think we are doing that badly, bearing in mind the team we've had to field.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cecilia. I appreciate that. That's what happens when we screw around at the back, trying to close out the half. Gallagher dropped back to see out half. Poch mentality. I didn't notice that, but maybe when I rewatch the game, I'll find out that that's
Actually,
the case.
coach.
He kind of did.
Mhm.
Actually, coach, when we conceded lost possession, which led to their goal, it was actually Gusto was inside or further up from the semicircle at the halfway line. It was actually midfield where Gusto lost the ball, not from playing out from the back. But it was the lead up, the previous several minutes prior to us losing possession that caused us to be, shall we say, shaky. But actually, we lost possession not from playing out the back. It was bloody Gusto doing it at the halfway line nearly. So,
A
but
lot
I
of
know what
clumsy
Bobby's saying.
things, and
Yeah,
Calabar
sloppy.
wasn't
Yeah,
helpful by
sloppy.
getting out of position, and he got out of position because the midfield
If he
was.
isn't
He
fully
was
fit, I
just
think
a
the manager should
catalogue of
just
errors.
take him off.
I thought we were sloppy,
Yeah.
especially on the left-hand side. All the free kicks came
Yeah, I agree with
from
you.
our left-hand side, if you notice.
Yeah, on occasions we had good counter-attacking opportunities, but Sterling wasted either he dwelled on the ball too much or maybe tried to dribble and lost it. Has a Flick is eating popcorn and we are wanking with Poch.
Wow.
rumors are that that would consider him, but right now that we want to give Pochettino the chance to succeed. I'm not sure how to make sense of that particular report. Thanks to Rogers' push and support for Poch. You're blaming him, and the go-to football is saying we need some experience at the back. When we get a pressure that we cannot handle it and end up just giving the ball away to the opposition. Yep. I'm glad
Yeah,
Roger
because
agrees
Poch
with
keeps
me on
telling
that
them
one.
to
I heard
play
the
out from the
clearances
back
have
all
been
the time.
shocking, really.
Yeah, good
Sorry,
because
Bobby, were you saying something?
yeah, because we invite pressure because Poch keeps telling these kids to play out from the back all the time, and I don't think that's a good tactic, especially with children like that. That sometimes can be a bit erratic. That's not helpful. Not
And
that
especially
was.
with a team that isn't properly rehearsed.
Yeah, exactly. Not that necessarily led to the goal, but I think that mentality did not help the goal because somebody somewhere should have wellied that ball out of the danger area. But instead, we were looking to play and, of course, fumbled it.
Yeah. Thank you for that. We should be all over them in the second half. I think we need to change things around. If we don't, they will be the ones all over us because, yeah, they have the momentum right now. Jackson needs a class on what offside is. He cannot hold his run. A typical mid-table player, something Calvin Lewis is good at. It is offside goals. Wow, you're still going there, you know. Sterling is sabotage. They're cooking him. Jackson making great runs, just especially Sterling not seeing it. Clueless. Wow. Chalobah and Casado off to Nicki Minaj and Ludacris from Fast and Furious. I don't want to read your comments again, Chimera. Take a break, please. The Chelsea players are lazy. The midfield are just off. Wow. Yeah, it's a bad players banter time. Big up to you too, Rich Money Makers. Nice to see you, brother. Newcastle are there for the taking. Yep, Gordon is out and injured. So I don't want after the game to hear people screaming how we played a Newcastle Z team and couldn't beat them.
Please
And if we
don't
don't,
talk
that's
about
exactly what's
Gordon
going to be
out
happening
injured.
later today.
Not
Sorry?
interested in that. Don't let nobody be
No.
telling me about Gordon out injured. Please, please, please.
Yeah, we should beat them.
Let's
I'm
not
just
even
saying
go there.
that's what I think
Really?
people will be saying after the game.
Rubbish.
Roger, are you Tottenham spy? Why do you back Poch? It's not. I'm quite sure you know
Yeah, but
that.
I don't have
Gallagher,
I don't have an agenda or a narrative
no,
either.
you don't. I
So,
think he knows. He's just joking.
so read the
Gallagher
rest
is
of
still
it.
wasted in the 10th position, especially today. He's been ineffectual. One mistake, one goal. Yeah, that's what you get when you play against a team that's very potent in front of goal. Lack of a better language, there. Get an attacking player on and go for it, Poch. Let's see what it does. If it doesn't make changes, I think they will be on us and probably will score a second goal as soon. If he doesn't change things around, he doesn't necessarily have to make changes. But I think we were defending deep. Yep. Let's see why are they always panicking at the back? I think that I agree. We're not settled. Maybe the presence of Thiago Silva is needed. Chalobah has a football phobia. He's scared of the ball. Wow. I'm not reading that one, Jerry. See, breaking news: no booing at halftime. Yeah, we scored an early goal. Yosei is watching from home, and it's like, look at these chickens. Wow. I'm not gonna read your comments again. I want to feel the love. Go and coach Nottingham Forest and all that. I think the second half is about to start. Roger, don't miss your flight. See you during the post-game show. Right now, I'm going to go to... Yeah, go ahead.
Just say something really quickly before I go. And another reason,
yeah, go ahead, but don't miss your flight.
Yeah, and another 1 or 2 yards to the left or right of the keeper, that ball is going in the back of the net. You bloody shoot it right down the pike, right to the keeper. It's you've inside the box, less than the 12-yard line, I believe. You've got to put that either side of the keeper. That's just poor. It's just anyway. I'll speak to you chaps later. Enjoy the game, everybody.
All right. I see you then. Enjoy, bro. Jackson extra training is it's working. You could argue that. Poch dropped Gallagher back on left to cover Sterling because he's hopeless defensively. Just watches he doesn't put any sort of effort defensively. I think he should be taking off Casado and Chalobah out. Let's see. I just got here. You're already sending me back. Look, you're there. You did what you did that led to you going there. So remain there. Yeah, H. Keep it going. Let's see. Are we ready for the Stanford Bridge a crowd to flip one more time on Poch, or you reckon that we're gonna come good? I'm hoping we'll come good, but he has to make the necessary changes, even tweak the approach. We need to see Mudryk on the pitch. Newcastle are playing with a very high line. So to take advantage of that, we need pace, and we don't have good pace right now on the pitch. Raheem Sterling, he's been awful, and for me, I should be taking up. Pathetic indeed. Let's see you after the perfect 2-2 draw. Still on. Yeah, that's still a possibility. 1-1 draw. Let's see by Roger. Let's continue. 2-1 Petrovic to score. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, that was risky from Trevor Chalobah right there. Seriously risky. Let's go, people. 31 likes. We can do much better than that. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. Wow, we nearly conceded right now. We nearly conceded a second goal right now. Coach, I always approach the game with the most positive mindset, but Poch isn't given back. You need to get... he needs to give us something to be able to defend him. At one point, I got tired. I have my opinion, and I'm not going to dwell on it. That's because my opinion will not change anything. I think he's going to be here to the end of the season, and chances are he'd be here beyond this season. And yeah, I don't want to dwell on that, and that's how I live my life. Let's go, people. 31 likes. We should be doing way better than that. If you haven't, please do take a second to drop a like on the stream. 49 minutes into the game, Newcastle. Ooh, that was close. Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 1. Yeah. Yeah, of course, we're not going to make any changes until probably we can see the second goal. And you see the manager try to make changes. I'm tired of talking about the manager, really, I have to be honest with you. Is that Casado on the carpet? Or who's that? Nicholas Jackson. That guy stepped on his ankle. Yep, that guy stepped on his ankle. Yep. But was that a foul? I don't think it was. I hope he's okay, because if it's not, things will get worse for us immediately. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got to get a second goal. As the game progresses, these guys will grow into the game. And actually, momentum is on their side now, given that, yeah, they got the equalizing goal. So we're leaving right now. I wouldn't say we're leaving dangerously. The game is, let's wait a few more minutes to see how to describe the second half. If I were Mauricio Pochettino, in my opinion, even if he ends up scoring in this game, I'd say I wouldn't. Raheem Sterling is not going to come onto the pitch for the second half, but that's just me anyway. Ooh, across the face of goal. How did we not put that away? That was a delicious cross into the box. Oh my goodness. That was a delicious right-footed cross into the box, and we didn't make the most of it. Yep, and it's not quite business. The women's run in for the title has only just begun, and between Chelsea and City and Arsenal, a title race is wide open. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, people, let's go. 53 minutes into the game, it's Chelsea 1, Newcastle United 1. Chelsea on on the front foot right now. Nicholas Jackson on the ball, and it finds Cole Palmer. Oh, attempts a dribble. Oh my goodness, that was non-challenge from him, but at the same time he gave the ball away. The dribble there was unnecessary. You could argue he had the opportunity to shoot with his left foot when he cut the ball back in with his right foot, but he didn't take the shot there. I think he should. He should do better. Just take it. Just try and shoot. You don't have. It doesn't have to be perfect. They say if you don't buy a ticket, you're never going to win a lottery. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 31 likes, and I appreciate you all. And with 1 minute of 53, 1 hour, 53 minutes into the show, I know we can do much better than that. So keep dropping the likes on the stream. The likes do go a long way. Chelsea at the back, Petrovic on the ball. Petrovic finds Marco Correa. As we talked about during the half, our headed clearances have been awful. It just seems as if our headed clearances, the aim is to find an opposition player, and yeah, that's concerning. Newcastle are playing a very high line, and we've not been able to exploit that. Please just bring on Mihailo Mudryk. I think he will do well in exploiting that space. Raheem Sterling has been awful. What is he still doing on the pitch? I just do not know. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, he's starting to be selfish also. I don't like that. Sterling has so far been useful as we dogs the dinner on a great Sunday night. Oh, absolutely! My goodness, it's a prime time Chooks to come in for Gallagher. Mudryk for Sterling. I think that would be a good change on the date. That would be a good change in my opinion. But let's see what the manager does. Chances are he's not going to make changes until we're 80th minutes. Until we're 80 minutes into the game. Oh my goodness. Newcastle, they've outplayed us hands down. I think we were good just for the 5, 6, 7 minutes or so. Beyond that, we've been awful, and that is concerning. And the manager still hasn't made changes. That's one of the reasons why. One of the things I've been complaining about him. It's oh, dude, I'm not sure what's going on there. I hope we win this game, but I don't like it that it takes them a long time to make unnecessary changes, in my opinion. Come on, guys, come on! We gotta win this game. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Oh yeah, I forgot his notice. The changes will be a defensive one. Unfortunately, that may well be the case. Not attacking ones, just saying. But I know why you said that, coach. I wanted to cross patch. Please don't. Just leave him. I don't know. Come on, with almost always a reluctance to shoot from outside the box. I'm not sure what's going on here. Cole Palmer, I agree. He's been one of our best signings the past again the window we signed him. But boy, I think he's being careless with the ball on occasions. Unnecessarily good ball into the box by yes. There you go. Ice. Cold ice, Palmer. Let's go! Let's go, Chelsea! Let's go! I still actually haven't seen the goal, but I'm seeing on the screen that we scored. Let me see the goal. How did he score? Let me see that. Cold ice, Palmer. I still haven't seen the goal. I have to be honest with you. I just saw it in the other one there, but I want to see it again. I'm seeing the radar has shown it. Two of my videos are like 10 years late. Yeah, my pictures are 10 years late. Wow. That's a blazing left footed shot. And did he keep it on the carpet? I want to see that replay again. Was that ball on the carpet? Let's see. Creating my greeting my brother Kuchila. Greeting to you to Knees Zion from the Blue Class Media. I appreciate you finding the time to join the show. I hope you're doing well. And if you're watching, people, if you haven't, go check out Knees Zion's YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and let him know I sent you. So if any day I meet him, I think in Michigan, he's going to be spending quite a lot for the beer that I would drink that week. But nice to see you. More importantly, brother, I appreciate you. And they saying that's a delicious finish though by Cole Palmer. I want to see that goal again. Casada there with the ball finds the ends of Fernandez. Fernandez finds Cole Palmer, little space there. The goalkeeper saw it very late, but a good, well-taken shot there, low and hard. As for our defense, our back three has been as useful as a dog pulling you off the sofa and wanting to take it out on to a walk. Painful experience, but nice to see you, brother. I appreciate you finding the time to join. Nice job. Cold. You can say cold ice. Palmer. What a player he is. He's been for us. And we didn't spend that much money to buy him. That's a badly great shot. Low and hard. And I like that, coach. I spoke with my mother and she asked how long a coach has been at the job. I told her since July, she's then suggested that he should be sacked. Seriously? Are you serious right now, bro? I'm watching along to you until the game is over. I appreciate you saying that, bro. And welcome. Enjoy yourself. I did not see much of the first half. Yep, Sterling. Yeah, I don't like him. Even if he ends up scoring, I'd still say if I were the manager, he wouldn't come onto the pitch in the second half. But that's just me. I'm not the manager anyway, but I'm just making my point clear here. Look at this. Yep. Just look at that. Just square the ball to your teammate. Square the ball to your teammate. It's as simple as that, man. Casado has done really well today. Yep, Sterling, yeah. He's trying to score. And if you remember, he has a goal quota that probably he's trying to meet. He promised he was going to emerge our top goal scorer by the end of the season. So you could argue that has led to him being unnecessarily selfish sometimes. Sterling is the most frustrating Chelsea player, the most inconsistent. You can say anything else. Sometimes he comes across as if he's not interested in the game, actually. And his primary concern whenever he's on the pitch is not to get injured. In all honesty, I don't like this guy. Hey, sabotaging us. Let's go, people. Yes, Kachila, my mother believes that it's been enough time to demonstrate some progress. She doesn't settle for anything less than the best. Trust me on this. Why wouldn't I? You know her better than I do, so I go with whatever you tell me. This Jamaican now, yeah, very inconsistent. Yep, I agree. Let's go, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. 31 likes. We should be doing way better than that. We have 34 people watching, but nearly 60%. How many percent of that? Nearly 55% of that on X, formerly known as Twitter. But we appreciate you all. That's because you all provide great value to the community, and thank you for that. I hope we score another goal. A lot of people predicted 3-1. That's a poor pass there. What we call hospital pass. Yeah, that's the only thing it would take for Gusto to get to that ball, to foul the guy before him. Let's go, people. Let's go. Yeah, 31 likes, and we are 2 hours into the show. Please keep dropping the likes on the stream. 63 minutes into the game, Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 1. Am I confident that Chelsea will still win the game? I honestly, I'd say no. That's because we've been there before severally this season, and in most cases, I don't remember us losing any that we've led. But I don't trust this team that much. Yeah, let's see. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go a long way. This point, even Modric or Madrick for Sterling would be. Yeah, I don't know why the manager leaves him on the pitch. And I'm going to say what I've said before. Even if he ends up scoring 2 goals, I'd still tell people that if I were the manager, Sterling is not. He wouldn't have. I will not allow him come onto the pitch for the second half. He's been that awful, unfortunately for us. Coach, is he the same Pochettino who was at Tottenham? I feel like it's just a replica. Maybe he's tried to change things around and probably is doing too much. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, of course he is the same Pochettino. Sterling is ball greedy. I think I agree. Why did he not square the ball to his teammate? Yeah. Not the first time he did it to Jackson in a match, not passing when he should have. Yeah, as he's trying to meet his goal quota. Concerning. The most frustrating player at Chelsea, the most inconsistent player at Chelsea. You can use whatever language you like to define how you can say how he hasn't lived up to what we expect of him at Chelsea Football Club. Let's go, people. 64 minutes are into the game. Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 1. Yeah. Let's go, people. Let's go. Yeah, you could argue that, but sometimes he over tries a lot and in the process loses the ball. I don't want that. And after losing the ball, he doesn't even, you don't see him make effort to recover the ball. That's an issue that a lot of people, the moment, again, if at any time he's not informed, people will start paying attention to that aspect. So I hope he improves. He's still a kid. There's still more to come from him, and he's been one of our best players so far this season, even though he joined us late. Get Ralph Ragnick. I don't like him. Ralph, I don't like him really as a sporting director, maybe not as a manager. I think United tried that and it didn't work. That was poor there from Kukurea. You should be able to tell that your man isn't running into that space there. So you just decided to pass it in there and hope that the man gets to it. Yep, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. 31 likes. We should be doing it way, way better than that. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Come on, Gusto. Yeah, there you go. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down. Not to run too much. Good one there. You don't have to risk a lot there. Welcome back with that sound. Been watching with that sound. Okay, so coach, 3-1 is still realistic. Yeah, still realistic. If Poch wins, draws, he will be undefeated in the last 7 full-time games. A good home record. You can argue our home record has improved. Given how poor we've been at home, it was since 3 years now or 2 years. I can't quite. I don't have the record. And I don't want to throw numbers off my wazoo. Let's go, let's go, let's go, people, let's go. We have 35 people watching, but nearly 90% of that, how many in total? And then 55% of that's on X, formerly known as Twitter. Yeah, let's go, people, let's go. Set piece, you could argue, are Achilles heels. Yeah. Who is on the carpet like that? Is he okay? Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What happened there? Oh, the leap. He landed awkwardly. Guys, please don't give any credit to Pochettino. It doesn't deserve any. I know you want to go to heaven, bro. Be a bit nice to. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious from my bro there. Can Poch come on as a sub and show the players how to play? I don't think he can, which is why we must be realistic in terms of how awful we've been in front of goal since the start of the season. Execution, and you can't blame the manager about that. But I just want us to win this game. It doesn't matter how badly we played, but I did say this during the first half. When I saw the ball possession statistics, I did say that usually the games we've won convincingly this season were all games that the opposition had more of the ball than we did. Yep, I think that's when maybe the manager decides to be more direct rather than outplay the opposition in terms of ball possession. I think he has worked for us severally this season. Maybe we should start doing that. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just find a way to win. But I think he's waiting too long as usual. We need to see Mihailo Mudryk. We need to see, Gallagher. Again, I'm not too sure his performance in this game overall. I still have to. He's been missing. You could argue that. Maybe I need to watch it again to see how effective he's been. But we'll find out anyway. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let's see what else we have here. Mudryk coming in. We need to see him. Yeah, we need Raheem Sterling to be taken up. Hopefully, the Saudis will come calling in summer so that we can sell him. I agree. He's been one of our best players this season. But in all honesty, my goodness, he's been the most inconsistent and the most frustrating player at Chelsea, if we're being truthful there. No excuses for Poch not to bottle this one. Let's see. We need to win it. Really do need to win it. Sterling needs to come up as soon as possible. Substitution, Mudryk on for who? Mudryk on for who? I'm still saying that on the screen. Poch needs to lose weight to turn things around. Oh, yep. Raheem Sterling, correct. I think actually he stayed too long. And like I said, if I were the manager, he wouldn't even come onto the pitch for the second half. In all honesty, he's been that awful in this game. Hopefully the Saudis will come calling in the summer, and then we'll get a chance to sell him and balance the book a bit for him. My bro here saying, Coach, we need a passionate manager, not a clown like Pochettino. Why did Petrovic get a yellow card? What happened really? Mudryk to score. You can feel it. I hope he does. Glenn. Appreciate you. I want to see why Petrovic was yellow carded. Did he try to waste time? Possibly. Why was he carded? Did he try to waste time? I'm not sure what really happened there. Okay, if you believe he was this, and okay, that's you. In my opinion, like I said, if I were the manager, he wouldn't even come onto the pitch for the second half. That's how I see it. Good evening to you too, Charma, the queen of the house. Nice to see you in Nedalo. I hope you're doing well. I know you're still in SA. Enjoy yourself. Let them get you the beer. You remember that song, your Ben Chaka song? Is it what's that beer called? Comity? I don't know. Windman Samini, something like that. Mudryk under a few seconds. Look at the play from Mudryk. Look at the play, the 1-2 goal and everything. That's how good he's been. But yeah, you can. That's why I said he should have come on earlier and not as late as what's going on there. I hope we don't get a yellow card there. Ooh. Yep, Casado gets a yellow card. I am still here. Oscar, thank you for letting us know that you're still there. Let's see what else we have here. Casado booked again. Yeah. I don't want him. I hope Chelsea wins. I hope we win. The manager has to change things around. He's made one change. I think we need one more. Gallagher has been missing in this game. Maybe I need to see the game again. Are we really time wasting in the 71st minute? Man, we are embarrassing. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he was carded. Because I'm trying to read what we have in the chat and at the same time follow the games. So I have to watch it again. I'm not sure why he was carded. Maybe someone else in the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to be honest there. That's 8 cards for him right now. Yeah. Pot should consider changing his name to Clockatino to remind him that time is ticking. That yellow was hash. Okay, I haven't seen it. I wasn't sure why he was carded, but most likely time wasting. But I didn't see what he did because I was basically trying to get your contributions in the chat there. Let's go, people. Let's go. 32 likes. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. Let's get the likes out. Oh my goodness. These guys they've been the better side, actually. Ooh, that was an excellent light ditch slide to stop that ball from getting to Alexander. Isaac by Marco Correa there. Excellent stretch and everything. Let's go, people. Let's go. 32 likes. We can do much better than that. If you haven't, take a second to drop a like on the stream. Yeah, big up to DJ there. Coach, we will be doing the 150 giveaway after the end of the season. You can pick a date. I'm afraid, Poch, you never know. Mathematically, we can still get there. Yeah. Big up. People exchanging greetings there. Man, that through pass. I could have walked it from Casada. Yep. But good block there. And also good block on our end from Marco Correa. That good interception, maybe. That's a threaded pass for Alexander Isaac that he stopped. Yes! Mahalo! Misha. Give the guy a start. We told him that. Give Misha a start. Give him a start. We've talked about it. I told you, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on that kid. He's an excellent player. Just show him you can trust him. Just show the kid you can trust him. He's that good. Just show him you can trust him. That's all I've been asking. Show Mudryk that you can trust him. I've been defending him all my life. Wow. Oh my goodness. That was delicious. That was a delicious finish. That was a well-taken goal. Please start him in the next game. Please don't leave him on the bench. Don't leave him on the bench. Please don't leave him on the bench in the next game. Please, Pochettino, I'm begging you if you're listening. Don't leave him on the bench. That's the sort of thing Mihailo Mudryk is capable of doing. But of course, the next game now, the manager will bench him. Oh my goodness, what a delicious finish that is. Look at him. Just look at the work he had to put in, the cool-headedness, how calm he was on the ball, the dribble, everything, rounded the goalkeeper deliciously, rolled it into the net. That's the sort of thing that Mudryk is capable of doing. Yes, I'm happy. 3-1 Chelsea. Hopefully we get one more goal. And I'm going to keep saying this. There's a pattern to that, actually. And believe me, you're not wrong if you believe in that. Mihailo Mudryk scored for Chelsea, a deliciously taking goal. Yeah, I've said this before. Every time we play teams and the team, after the first time, if you find out that the team, again, has more of the ball than we do, usually we do well. And that's because probably we're being more direct than usual. Our priority isn't just to pass the ball around sideways, backwards. We want to score every time we get the ball. We try to get to the opposition's half. Hopefully, Misha gets. I hope he gets another goal today. That's the sort of things Mihailo Mudryk is capable of doing, and I love him. Yes, indeed. Yes. Go! We scored 3 beautiful goals today. One from Nicholas Jackson, a flick. The other one from Cold Ice Palmer, and now Misha. What a finish there from Mihailo Mudryk. I am loving it. Should I love our head coach now? Yes, then you do whatever you want to do with them. In all honesty, some good play there, but I would call that a solo goal, really. I would call that a solo goal by Mihailo Mudryk. I think, but let's see. Yes, bro, doing okay. Not happy seeing Pochettino at the side, but Kachila is entertaining you. I love you, bro. You know I love you. I hope we win. Yeah, I've seen us, you can say, fall apart just 15 minutes to go and concede 2 goals. I hope that doesn't happen today. Let's go. It's almost midnight here. No television. Woo-hoo. Where did you travel to, Choma? A big goal, very calm, very cool headed. Didn't panic. The composure was just excellent. He didn't look like he was going to miss that goal. More pressure. Samuel Mudryk. Yep. And you heard me say that. If I were the manager, Raheem Sterling would now come onto the pitch for the second half, and the manager did what he had to do. Coach, don't be surprised he gets dropped next. That's my concern, and I think JC and Constantine Dante both will be the first to tell you that that's the next thing the manager would do. He doesn't reward performance, and that's an issue. And I've always said, Mudryk comes across to me as a very emotional individual, which such treatment could lead to him losing confidence and not be able to recover from it. But let's go, people. Let's go. No more process. Yeah, let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. I hope I don't lose my voice. That scream was crazy. I agree. Let's see what we have here. Congrats to Kachila and his. I knew you were going to say that. I love him, and I've always preached all he needs is time. Do you think if he was that bad, Bayern wouldn't come to test waters to see if we were willing to let him join them alone? I'm glad we kept him. I think he will do a lot at Chelsea. Just he needs to play consistently, and the manager needs to show him he trusts him. But chances are next game we still see Raheem Sterling start ahead of him. And that pisses me off. 32 likes and people, and we are 81 minutes into the game. Chelsea 3, Newcastle United 1. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let's see. Kachila, look at Jackson playing as a winger. Yeah. I've always said let Jackson be Jackson. He's excellent on the flanks, in my opinion. But it's a fluid approach, which means it doesn't matter where the players are. Each of the players are stationed at the start of the game. They rotate, they switch places, and it's really works. The fluid approach has really worked today. I haven't seen you this elated. But yeah, so maybe since Koulibaly, maybe. Since Koulibaly, Kovacic, yeah, I love Kovacic that much too. I think that's Briani Yahayu. That's the only person that speaks to me like that. Yep, that's Briani Yahayu there. Did you notice Mudryk just stole the ball off of Gallagher's feet as if saying, let me show you. I will take that. If that was exactly what he did, I would take that. I think the manager, we need to make more changes. We need to see Connie Chukwu make a comment. I think he will help us balance the game out, control the game a bit more. Let's go. Cole Palmer with the ball now. Goes to the left flank where he finds Conor Gallagher there. Let's see what he does with the ball. Goes back to Cole Palmer again. Cole Palmer comes central to Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez finds Marco Correa on the left-hand side. And now we have Palmer on the ball. Still comes central to Enzo Fernandez. Goes back to Trevor Chalobah, who's looked slotted in, doesn't look as if he hasn't played with this team for a while now. Let's go get another goal, people. Let's go. A nice Gallagher attempted a threaded pass there for Cole Palmer, but he was intercepted by the Newcastle defender. Jesse, I told you, bro, Mudryk needs to be given a chance. What a goal, I said. Fans need to give this kid a chance. He will not disappoint. You and I the same. I've always done that, but we need to score more. I don't trust this team that much. Nearly a mix-up there in our defense that could have led to us conceding a goal. Let's see. Poch is 7. Roger broadcasting career. I said Poch out to save mine, but Roger is sticking with him. I think Roger isn't Poch in. He isn't Poch out. He tries to make a case as to why the manager should be given more time. Chalobah showing cup and quality. Yeah, I like him. And if he continues in that trajectory, chances are he stays. And a lot of people thinking he's going to be sold. Just play well, and I think he's going to stay if he plays well. He's looking good, yeah. Let's say, what was the Mudryk goal like? It was delicious. Dribbled about 2-3 players, came on the ball, and then rounded up the goalkeeper and rolled it into the net. In a delicious way. You need to see it. I don't think for me to be able to explain it that well, I need to watch it again. Let's see. I'm going to scroll to the very bottom, people, and then I'll try to get to subsequent contributions in the chat. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. What's the Mudryk goal like? I've tried to explain, and I'm done explaining. Kachila, don't be too happy because Argentina would drop the island Mudryk next game. I think I know that's the case. We know that's how he operates. I think we haven't lost a match where Jackson scored, only one odd draw. So the least we can get from this game will be a draw. But yeah, the manager, we need to make changes. We still need to be on the front foot. Newcastle, they played with the high line, and I think they will take a lot of risk now because they'll be looking to score equalizing goal, possibly score 2 more goals. You can say leave Stanford Bridge with a point. So we should exploit that. But that's where I have issues with the manager. He doesn't look like he's the sort of manager that pays attention to the fact that the opposition team will now play to get an equalizing goal and will risk a lot. Casado comes in for who? I'm guessing Casado because he's on a yellow. Let's see what he does. Who? I hope Kukurea is good. I hope he's not injured again. For Cole Palmer, okay. But I don't know. I would, but let's see how that works. But I'm glad he's getting the minutes. Jesse and I have been the best of friends ever since I've been advocating for Poch's departure. Jesse doesn't reason like that. Jesse will always come at you with his counter argument if your argument differs from his. I'm not going to describe this again. Rory, Prenta, leave me alone, please. I'm tired. Modric is a confident player. Poch just dents his confidence every time he drops him from having a good game. I think I agree with you. Kukurea needs to stop panicking when he loses the ball. That's a good point, actually. I've seen that. I think down to confidence also. I'm going to scroll to the very bottom, people, and now try to get subsequent contributions in the chat. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We need one more goal. I'm still, 86 minutes. It looks like we're really going to win this one. It looks like it. I don't see what sort of disaster class that we have to show not to win this game. But let's see what happens. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gusto, we've seen every now and then that, he's still a kid. But boy, I think a lot we still, again, he still has a lot to offer. And he can only get better. Wow. Nice one there. Nice one there. Who was that? Was that Casade? Good tackle there. Mudryk mopping the floor with the Newcastle players. Excellent cross into the box. The goalkeeper stops it. Didn't go beyond the goalkeeper. Misha has gained the confidence now. He needs to be in the first team consistently. Baba Mufundisi, hopefully the manager is listening. Hopefully he gives him game time. Reward him with another start, so that he continues in that trajectory. But no, chances are next game we'll see him on the bench. Jerry, you are doing this to me. You, of all people, Jerry, you're the one doing this to me. Wow. I'm not going to the H place. You are going to the H place, definitely. Negative H place. Yeah. Excellent interplay from Chelsea. Let's see what we do with the ball. Finding Casade finds Gusto on the flanks there. Let's see what Gusto does with the ball. Mudryk makes a run inward, but Gusto decides to go back. The ball in the central area, back again. Casade looking confidence on the ball. Let's see. Chelsea goes back to the goalkeeper who finds Marco Correa in the left area. Kukurea brings the ball central to Trevor Chalobah, who's been excellent on the day, hasn't looked out of place, even though he's been out for a while. Good interplay there from Chelsea's defensive line, and Mudryk getting involved, dropping deep to get involved. Let's see. I think we need to put it forward now, otherwise we risk losing the ball in a very dangerous area. Good one there. Let's see. Come on. No, it must not always be a flick, Nicholas Jackson. Just turn around. Look up and see what you do something nice with the ball, man. Misha, he's gained confidence, and let's see what else we have here. I'm not reading that. Jerry, don't do that to me. I think I'm happy now. I still need more. One more goal. A lot of people predicted 3-1. JC, one of those that predicted 3-1. But it looks like there could be another goal. Who scores what team? I'm not too sure. Yep. I was just saying it. So goal. Jay Murphy. 3-2. So Newcastle cancels one out. Yeah. So let's see. That's 8 to 9 minutes. So 3-2. JC's score line out of the window. I predict a 6-1 Newcastle. Okay. Yep. 3-2 the 90th minute. So let's see how much added time. The panic, you can say it's panic time. It's panic time. Let me see the sort of goal we considered here. I've seen the goal on the radar on my screen, but I haven't seen it here in my picture here. Let's see the sort of goal we considered. I'm quite sure, probably, most likely, a defense. How possible is that? Wow, that was a serious screamer, and yeah, he. Wow, what was that? Did he not see that ball? I don't know. I think when we hear from Roger, we'll see whether that was his fault. But 3-2. I think they would try to shoot more. It's panic time. It's panic time. But one thing is sure, I think the least we can get from this game will be a draw. But hopefully we'll beat them. Yeah. We better not bottle it. We better not. A 3-2. Bottling Gene at work. Yeah, you could argue that Kukurea, coach, all he needed was to block the player. I haven't seen that much. Wow. But that was wow. That was a serious longer ranger there. I don't know. I wouldn't say it was a Petrovic's fault. I need to see it again. How many minutes plus 6 minutes added time, and we are how many minutes into that? Just a few seconds into it. I'm really concerned because this is panic time. Panic time, really, seriously, panic time. Ooh, nice try there by Chukwuemeka. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, imagine if it's 3-3, the elation from 3-1. Dissipates quickly. Yeah. What was Kukurea's fault? I don't know. I have to see that again. I'm not going to blame anybody until I see that goal again. My goodness, that was a screamer. That was a very beautiful shot. Until we see the chairman, we have the chairman of the goalkeepers union on the panel to hear his thoughts on whether I was the goalkeeper should be stopping that because he did see that one. The first goal he didn't see. Come on, Jackson, come inward. Come inward. Come on, man. Why over dribble and just let go of the ball? Sometimes we just do things and we overdo it. You have somebody on your right, just find them and make a good run, good interplay, and you're in. Why are you hogging the ball too much like that? Oh my goodness. It's panic time. You wish it was Jackson. It's off the pitch, coach. Who was that? That's what I'm saying. I'm missing a lot. Who was that? Let me see again. Will I see that replay again? I don't think I will. Oh, that was Chukwuemeka. I think he held on to the ball too much. Let it go on time. Sometimes we overdo things. That was a good move because it was 3 of our players and 2 Newcastle United defenders. Just switch the ball to your teammate and we'll be okay. Come on. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. 33 likes, but we can do way, way better than that. It's a slow day. 37 people watching, but only 10 of those 37 people following the show on YouTube. We played how many minutes? 4 minutes of the 6 minutes at the time. There's 2 more, let's say, a minute and a half to go before the end of the show. Let's try and close this one out. It's a learning process, we know, for a very young squad as us. If that was Jackson, he'd beat that man. Yeah. But that was awful there, in my opinion. Just find your teammate. You don't have to dribble everybody on the pitch. At least the London Derby versus Arsenal on Friday would give us a hope. And if you have the link, I know you do watch-alongs for the women's show. Share the link so that people can go check it out. And I don't know, you're not a moderator yet, so it'd be difficult for you to share a link there. Let's see, Coach, your stream quality been exposed, and you're not watching on exit since you can tell. You're doing this to me, right? I don't like you anymore. Really, you are doing this to me. Instant. It's difficult to keep track on everything that's happened on the pitch. That's because looking trying to get your comments and at the same time follow the game. That's why I usually I like to watch the game before commenting about most things there. I think that should be it. I think that should be it. About 13 seconds before the end of the added time, 6 minutes added time, we get 3 points and we still have a game in hand. That's good for us. Mudryk, what a player he is. Not a lot of our players always attempt to want to the give and go plays. He does that all the time, and he's effective at doing it. But only he attempts that all the time, and he's been decisive with it, in my opinion. Let's go. That should be it. That should be it, man. The game should be over. We've won all 3 points. Yeah, but we knew we were going to struggle towards the end of the game. But let's see. Enzo. Okay. Love is good. I am drinking Modelo. I like Modelo. The texture is good. I like Modelo. Yep. Watching Pochettino face out the line. Yep. We've won. The game ends 3-2 Chelsea. Yep. We still can't keep a clean sheet, but yeah, more importantly, we got to win, and that's huge. And I'm going to take that. I think Pochettino will be here next season just to fill in. Here's the thing: chances that may well happen. Yep. I just know that he finished the season. It would take a lot for them to decide to fire him before the end of the season, and chances are he'd be here next season. You never know. Okay, I'm grateful for the win, though. It's 60% of the elation from 3-1, but okay, a win is a win, and let's take it. And remember, after the first half, I did talk about the fact that every time the opposition keeps the ball more than us, we usually win the game. On occasions that we've won games, that has always been the case. That's because probably we're more direct, but still, you could argue some questionable decisions on the manager's part, but we won, more importantly. And Mikhailo Mudryk showing every now and then what he's capable of offering the team, but the manager has to trust him, reward him with subsequent starts whenever he does, as well as he did today for us. Let's see, just tag you. Okay, I will find it. I will share it with my followers. And also soon when you become a moderator, you get to share links there. Let's hear you, DJ Sub. We won. That's all that matters. What a goal by Mikhailo Mudryk. What a goal by Coach Ice Palmer. Yep. I love that kid so much. But I get it. Even at that, he still gave away too many times. Give away the ball too many times to my liking. But we won. More importantly, you can argue. I don't know what the exit is, but I'll look at that in a bit. Good win. Let's hope we can finally continue. I am off to bed. Go get some sleep, bro. Thank you so much for finding the time to join us. I got to get up in 6 hours. Thank you. I appreciate you finding the time to join us. DJ, let's hear you. What do you make of the performance overall? We won. More importantly,
that's the important thing, Kuchina. We won, bro. We won, and I think that will take the slight pressure off a little while. I guess the Pocha clock stops for a little while until the next game. The sackable Pocha clock, that is, will stop for a little while. And hopefully we're on the game though. Mudryk, what a goal! I said it. The kid needs to be given a chance. He comes on. What a finish that was! I've seen it. We see him do that. We see him do that for Shakhtar Donetsk. He scored a similar goal against Real Madrid in the Champions League, something similar to that. So yeah, we know the kid's full of he's full of promise. He's an excellent talent, and I just hope now the manager knows what he's got, and come the next game he plays him, because the last thing this kid will need now is he puts in a performance like that coming on in the second half, scores a wonder goal, and then he gets dropped for the next game. That's the kind of thing Poch will do. Then I feel that he's the kind of guy that gets used as a scapegoat, Modric, and I think a lot of the fans then will then
Yeah.
start switching and turning on him. And I think today he's shown why he should be given the opportunity in the next game. But overall, can't complain. Happy with the result. It was a bit of a hearts in the mouth time towards the end of towards the end of the game, but we hang on, and we hopefully will long continue. Now we can carry on pushing up that table now, Kachila.
Yeah, that was a good win. That was a good win, and we still have a game in hand. So, which means if we win our next game, yeah, would be at both them. Let me find the table again. But that's by the way, Bobby. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Your. Then just leave it up to you. Whatever you want to talk about with regards to our performance, I think we did well, and kudos to us. We held on. You could argue that was the case because they, at one point, they were all over us, and momentum was with them. And yeah, but we finished well. We held on. 3 points are taken, and I think. Let me see. I'm trying to find the table again, but let's hear you, Bobby.
Yeah, the important thing is we won, isn't it? But the end was yet again Pochettino and his playing it from the back. I think that's confusing the defense. There comes a time where route one is the answer. All these pretty things trying to frustrate. It was in the attempt to try and frustrate the opposition that their second goal
Mhm.
came, which was unnecessary. And I told you that Cucurella, there's always a mistake in him. He got hurt a little bit from from an injury, probably on the ankle. He just had surgery on, which wasn't helpful, and then he started getting sloppy. Look, our mobility, as I predicted, it was a problem for them. I think that was the determining factor. We were just too mobile for them, and that's a weakness they have. And thankfully, we were able to exploit it. Um, Palmer did a little bit better than the first half. Yes, he scored a good goal, but I
Yeah,
still
he
maintain
grew
by
into the he grew into the game. Yeah, as the game progressed.
yeah, I maintain by his standards, it wasn't really him, but he was effective. It's quite clear why people say Modric should be given more opportunities, because the thing about Modric is that he is that player that will give you that little bit of magic that you need. He just took the responsibility, took the ball off dilly dally in Gallagher, dribbled and scored. That is the stuff of Hazard, the stuff of such players. And I would rather see him playing week in, week out than Sterling. I'm not sure what Sterling gives apart from missing chances, shooting at goalkeepers. I mean, pathetic things. One on one, rather than really rifle a shot, he taps a lazy shot that was easily cleared off the line. It's just things like that for a player of his wages, because I will not say quality, is just pathetic. What does he give? May as well stick with Modric. At least Modric can try that false nine. He's shown he's quite capable within a mobile trio. Jackson, to me, is the man of the match. I think he was excellent. I think his improvement is remarkable. He led up top. He was the best striker we had today. He scored, and I don't really see him doing anything wrong. He was defending. Yeah, he mistimed his movement for what could have been his second goal, but this can happen. I have no complaints of Jackson today. The defense relatively did well. But I think they were ill-advised. I think Pochettino and his playing out from the back constantly is bad advice. You need to do that at times. Maybe that is part of their learning. All in all, this is why I believe in the project. We've shown that we could live with Newcastle, fully fit Newcastle. Yeah, some players limped off. Yes. Crimea River. Go look at our injury department and look at the players we've had to
Mhm.
play. In the end, we brought on Casaday and so on. So, look, we can't be dissatisfied with today. Can we be overtly excited? No, we're very, very much a work in progress, and it showed, and we're still going in the right direction. Still upset with the Carling Cup, with the Carabao Cup issue. I find that absolutely gut wrenching, not acceptable. But today was our day, and we have to give the players credit for that.
We have to give them credits. You can say this. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just find a way to win. A win is a win, and I appreciate you all. Let me see what else we have to look at here. I liked the way Mudryk stole that ball from Gallagher and delivered. That was deliciously taken, in my opinion. We needed to score 3 to win that game. Said it all from the start. Thank God, Sterling came up for Sterling came up for Mudryk. A Poch will get credit for that. At least, yeah, he should. At least he made the change. But for me, I'm going to say what I said before. If I were the manager, Raheem Sterling will not come onto the pitch for the second half. That's just me. For Mudryk, yeah, I understood that was what you meant to say there. A silent but great performance, Chalobah. Yep. Again, there's a good defender in him. And if he continues in that trajectory, why go sign another defender? Maybe. I don't know. Defenders need to keep things silent, no drama. Simple, keep it as simple as possible. Yep, and that's his thing. JC, he knew Gallagher would just lose it or shoot at the goalkeeper. Let's see. The defense are a complete embarrassment according to Vic. We have to look beyond Poch these and Poch that. I am happy with the performance. Yeah, not pretty, but I'll take it. In all honesty, I did say this after the first half when I saw that they were keeping the ball more than us. And I said, that's actually the sort of game we've won. The majority of the games we've won, the opposition have kept the ball more than us. And I haven't taken my time to think, to try to find out why that has been the case. Yeah, here comes Vic again. Let's see. Bring Casado into this midfield of Casado. I would have done that rather than bringing out what's his name, Cold Ice or Palmer there. I think Mudryk heard our stream. I heard our stream on the way to the game. Message was clear. Time is up for Codling time to deliver. He took his chance. He did take his chance. Yeah. Mr. Tobin is saying, Poch Paul again. We have some great players, though. Palmer, Gusto Jackson, Misha. I don't see patterns in anybody else. Wow, okay. We still consider 2 goals. Yeah, that's an issue. We've not been able to keep a clean sheet. Kukurea was a first game after injury, so he's excused. Yeah, he did well in my opinion, but stops making him. I'm not saying he's actually cool. Just go away. Don't cause me trouble here. Big up to you, to Santiago Mono. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. I hope the case is that you've been busy because we haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Give Pochettino another transfer window. He's the man. Okay, let's see what the club does. I'm not gonna fight you for that. You know my opinion. We sat pretty deep, and that was crazy during the first half, especially. They didn't go old school to just hit it long ball. Yeah, and all that. Let's see. Detail. Let's come to you. What do you make of the manager's changes today? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, we had to make the changes, didn't he, Coachella? I mean, for me, bro, we saw that obviously that Sterling had to come off. Like you said, I would have introduced Mudryk in the second half, to be honest with you. But I mean, start the second half. But obviously, he brought him on, which was a good thing. Yeah, Casado coming on for Palmer. I thought maybe Caicedo, because he got that 8th yellow card. I was a bit worried in case he got a bit rash. He gets a red card. So I thought maybe he could have been the player to go off, but he kept him on. He obviously felt that he could, he felt he could trust him not to get that red card, which he didn't. But yeah, overall, and then obviously then we saw Chukwuemeka coming on for Jackson. So I mean, yeah, overall, yeah, good. We got the result today. Whether I still think Poch is the right guy for us to take us forward is another thing. I'll put that one on come the end of the season before I make that decision. But overall, happy with the result for today, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's another discussion for another day.
Yeah, another day.
He's
Yeah,
the man or not. Yeah, that's another discussion for another day. I like the way you put it, but much respect to you for at least respecting him. The fact that we won, give him some credit because with managers, they damned if they do, they damned if they don't. Uh, uh, let's hear you. And if you're in the chat, also the same question goes to all of you. Um, uh, Bobby, what do you make of the manager's changes? If you were the manager, would you have done anything different? You think he was spot on with the changes? I didn't expect Palmer to come, and I was expecting him to take off Casado because he was on the yellow, not risking him getting another yellow. But let's hear you.
Yeah, I mean the change of Modric for Sterling was blatantly obvious, and it showed. Um, totally obvious. Yeah, Casaday for Palmer. I don't know. Maybe he felt Palmer was tiring and he wanted to shore up the defensive play a bit more. You know, I don't know. I can't fully knock it. Because Casaday is capable up front, but he looked a bit slow off the pace because he hadn't really started with the team and he only had a few minutes to go. Um, I'm not against the substitutions, to be honest. We may be a little
Mm.
bit too critical. Caicedo, that's his game. He gets into the nasties a little bit, which is needed of a midfielder. And looks like he's heading towards a bit of a suspension. So, Casaday better get warmed up. Look, today was our day. We were just about the better team. We had more options. And as I said earlier, our mobility was too much for them. And the thing with Newcastle, you get on top of them, they tend to, they'll charge at you like a wounded animal, but they tend to lose their way and run out of ideas. I never understood why
They,
they
they
took
press
off.
they press very well.
Yes and no, they did, but we were too mobile for them yet again. And the reason why it looked like they were pressing well was because we kept faffing about with the ball, trying to play out from the back. We were inviting pressure, as my brother Roger would say. There was nothing else. When we played it quick and played it slightly route one, they were flat-footed, and we were beating them left 1-to-1 with the keeper. Had we had a proper player in Raheem Sterling, we could have won this about 4, maybe even 5 goals, But, I can't complain considering what has happened of late. We are evolving, we are developing, we are a young team, and it showed. So, Poch, I won't blame you for your substitutions, but I will blame you for your assumption that with this young team, you have to keep playing out from the back. Forget the pretty football because you put yourself under pressure such that in the last few minutes, you're looking to defend, which is a pressure situation anyway, rather than being more comfortable. So, is lessons learnt? I hope so.
I do hope so. Also, sometimes a dirty win is better than an easy win. To team building. Let's talk about this a bit. Bobby, I'm gonna come to you. I haven't taken my time to research why that's the case, but off the top of my head, I'd say it's because that happens when we are more direct. When our intent is not to play the ball sideways and go backwards and all that. What I'm trying to say is the majority of the games we won this season, the opposition have had more of the balls on those occasions. And we tend to score more when that's the case. When the opposition keeps the ball more than us, we tend to score more than a goal in those occasions. But I'll take my time to look at it again. But why do you think that is, Bobby? And today
Well,
I did say during the half that that's the only hope I have is that we'll be more direct. I don't know, but let's hear you.
yeah, I mean, when the opposition has more of the ball, it's probably at a time where we can counter a bit better, find spaces a bit better, because when you nick a ball, you leave them out of position. That is why I don't think it is necessarily a factor. We've had a lot of possession
Mhm.
in games and simply not finished our chances. For us, the problem is finishing more than anything else. Uh, you know, Even today, they had one chance scored. The second chance, well, a bit of a worldie. That was it really with them. We didn't, upon all our silliness at the back, we didn't really give them many more opportunities. So yeah, it helps. I think that is a good stat to have. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think it's relevant. I think our finishing is what is relevant. When we don't finish, we don't win. When we finish, we do. And by the way, Jamie Carragher is absolutely peeing me off. Listening to him talking about Chelsea, for God's sake, this geezer's just happy that we're in mid-table doldrums, and that's where he wants. And so he speaks as if he's being fair, and they just make me sick. I've got the volume turned off anyway,
Does he
so
even know how to be objective?
he's a W. I won't fully say that word, but that's what he is, an absolute W. And Ian Wright is no. I mean, why have they got a ex-Liverpool and ex-Arsenal talking about a Chelsea game? I mean, that in itself is an insult. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah, before I go to a DJ with that particular question, let's see. Let me catch up with what we have in the chat here. This says Coach Mudryk takes any flowers which were thought to be for Poch. It would be a draw if not for that magic moment. I must agree. But let's give the manager credit. He brought him on in the first place, so the credit still goes to the manager. We need to move our players on in the summer and create a squad balance, but informed experience, irrespective of the age. I think I agree with you. I was for once impressed with Jackson. I will give him his flowers because he was actually all right. Again,
Yeah,
I've always
Jackson
liked
did
him.
well. He did
I
very
think he
well.
did well. Yep. Cesare Casade is my guy. He's the answer to everything. He's a good player. I hope he gets a chance to play even more. Let's give these kids a chance. We have nothing to lose. Play them even more. When Potter's job was on the verge of being fired, he always had good luck, just like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Yeah, I think JC and DJ have said that this morning. Let's see what happens. Keep us from today's performance. Palmer, Gusto Jackson, Mudryk, Casado, Enzo, Chalaba, the Sisi and Petrovic. Yep. Yeah. Who was that player I was going to talk about? Chalaba was excellent. He was excellent. He didn't look out of place, even though he's been out for a while. I give him credit for that. Anything else to address here? Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. Okay, guys. All right. Talk to you later, bro. Enjoy your night. Mudryk is fast. He can dribble. A proper coach, he can improve him. I know where that's going. I'm not going to talk about that now. Being conceded like crazy last few games. Yeah, under pressure. Newcastle. Yeah, I think I agree. You did say that during the pregame show. One more like to get it to 30. I think we're at 37 right now. Please keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. Let's see if we can get it to 40 likes. Let's drop the likes, people. From Brianni, Yahayu, Jesse, take care and have a good night. From damn coach, that's so rhetorical. Asking Poch if it's even objective. Like, bro, he's a notice. Don't do that. Don't do that to him. I had to ask. He's a pundit, but he doesn't come across to me as if he's ever objective. Yeah. Yeah, I think his affiliation to certain clubs, his preference for certain clubs often it's often noticeable whenever he speaks. If there's space, Mudryk is hard to deal with. Even in tight spaces, he can actually find solutions in tight spaces. It's been nice. Ippoch used them more during this season, but he's doomed. Next game, he'll be on the bench. But that's why anyway. DJ, let me come to you. I'm quite sure you heard the question. Why do you think that majority of the games we've won, the opposition tend to have more of the ball than we do? Is it down to the fact that we're usually more direct in those games and not you can say our intent in those games those games in question weren't to pass the ball around or be too fancy about it, pass backwards, sideways, and all that. But let's hear you.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, Kucha, because I think we've seen, with the games when we play them, I think, we got to admit one thing, we're not that team that we used to be where we pass like it used to be back in the. Now it's obviously the direct football. Obviously, we try to get goals from kind of playing. We do try to play the great stuff as well, but sometimes we can't always do that. But sometimes but other teams, I guess other teams are so used to their patterns of playing. And I guess when you're seeing other teams coming towards us and doing what they do to us, it's due to the fact that they know we're still a young team that is growing, and the fact that we are not the team that we used to be. They take advantage of that, and that's why I always seem to think that. Yeah, there are times when you think there are games that we should be winning, but we end up either drawing or losing them games, and that's also that also comes down to either the players are not following the script or the manager's not got them set up to do what they should be doing. But again, but sometimes in games like for example, like tonight, we didn't exactly play the great stuff, but how we got our goals today was excellent. I mean, there was individual brilliance again today by certain players. So for myself, I think for myself, it's more they've got to get used to playing as a team, and I think it's already been alluded to. I know we got to go into it now, but I think under another manager maybe we'll play that kind of football. But at this moment in time, we've got to accept what it is at this moment in time and get the wins when we get them. And obviously, the times when we lose games, we get very upset by it all. But again, it's a man management thing for me.
Yeah, this is while I'm still with you. Who was your man of the match
Today, I Jackson.
Let's say forget
Jackson.
about the official Premier League man of the match of football.
Jackson. No, Jackson for me
really?
today I thought he was excellent. Yeah, I thought he was excellent today. Palmer also Palmer obviously got it, I know, but I thought Jackson was brilliant today. His movement, he scored his goal. I mean, he went to the wing afterwards. He was almost everywhere today. I thought he was good today. Obviously, I know Palmer got it, but for me, Jackson.
And defensively too, you could argue Jackson was good. Yeah,
I have to really agree with that, and let me tell you why. We've watched this guy have not the easiest of his first seasons, playing in a position that is not really his own. And he has adapted. He's made the fact that he's not a top striker, but more a mobile striker, um, quite interesting. And he's scoring goals now.
Yep.
He's defending, his positional sense. You can just see him improving. The Jackson we see today is not what we had at the beginning of the season in terms of his application. And today, I think he really was worthy of being Chelsea man of the match. Honestly, I know he's not as fashionable as Cole Palmer. Palmer being our local, well, when I say local, our English lad and so on. I know that, and the media will go with that. But if we're honest, and the true Chelsea fans, like myself, DJ, and all that, and without our own sort of personal bias, will see that this kid is doing well. And if we're given a platform to vote for him and he can see it, I will certainly vote for him. So he sees the appreciation of the true fans of his improvement, and he's encouraged to continue to improve. So for me today, it goes to Jackson without any shadow of a doubt, personally.
I mean, the other one I'd also say, Kachil, I thought Gusto Malaga, he was excellent. He was brilliant as well today. I mean, his runs today off the ball, his cross, he was excellent. I mean, obviously we got to be lucky, Kachil. When I say we got two, I'd probably say now, as a team, we probably got two of the best right backs around. And when Reece James does come back, that's going to be some great competition because you play them. Hopefully he'll play. Hopefully, I keep saying whoever the manager is at that time, whether it might be, they'll obviously get an opportunity to share their games out because we don't want to lose either one of them come the summertime because we need both of them. And I think we've already got Jack. So if you think about it one way, we've got Gusto, and we've got Reece as right backs, two of the good right backs. We had now just to address the left back situation. Now, if it ends up being Chilwell and another, so be it. You bring in another one, and this other kid that we've been linked with, I think he's from France. I think he plays for French club as well. He does look a very good prospect as well. Yeah. So we could end up getting two. We could end up getting another good prospect like Gusto coming from playing on the left hand as a left back as well. The competition for Chile next season.
I agree. I agree. Gusto
Yep,
did
let's see
play
what
well
those in the chat,
today.
what more they have to say. Yeah, go ahead, Bobby. Sorry.
No, I totally agree. Gusto was magnificent today. You know, you can see the
It was,
project. You
yeah.
can
Although every
see,
now and then you see instance. Go ahead. You see him do stuff that shows he's still a kid.
yeah.
But
I
he's
mean,
Yeah,
maturing
definitely.
really quick.
like it was him that lost. What's that striker that they have? The deadly striker they got. You know, he could have done better. But he does show his immaturity.
Isaac.
Isak, yeah. When Isak broke away. Look, but his immaturity will come and his maturity will come. He's an excellent player offensively, even defensively. He pockets attackers. He was part of the reason Newcastle looked so lame, even up on all their pressing. And he was really very mobile, very effective. He was good today. Chalobah didn't have a bad game, to be fair. I think he made the Sassi look better, and it was the right choice to play him ahead of Thiago Silva, because the way this game was going, if Thiago was on, especially not quite being fit, I could see an error in him. He's prone to that now at his age, and we really couldn't afford that. It's not that much to complain about today, to be honest. Think of all the players out. Think of the players that played. Think of the players that played with recovery vis-a-vis Cucurella and Gallagher. And I think we saw a very special thing today from Mudryk, why we have invested in him and why we must be patient with him. He's going to be a showstopper. That kid has
Thank you,
something
Bobby.
special.
I'm
He
glad Bobby
is.
agrees on that one. Thank you on that one, Bobby. I've been saying that a
Yeah,
lot.
he
I've been
has
saying it for
something.
ages.
Yeah, that goal showed, didn't it? I mean, he just took the ball by the horns, said, "Enough of this nonsense. This is going in the net." Vis-a-vis Eden Hazard-esque. All the Franco Zola-esque. Those
Uh-huh.
special players that do special things. He
Put
certainly
names.
has that in his
It
locker.
didn't look he was ever going to miss that goal.
No, no,
Nah.
it was going in, and that's him, and that's what he will give us. When things look weird, tight, and his close control is excellent. Now, imagine a fit player like him. Another player I rate very highly, and I'm glad he's going under the radar. He also has excellent close control. Is Chukwemeka. I
Oh
hope he
yeah.
can stay
Another
fit
player.
because he's kind of lightweight, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not good at the crunch tackles, but if he's fit, my goodness, he really takes control. And we've got a future with these lads. We have. It's the injuries that has blighted us badly this season. I
Yeah.
see it every day in our performances, and this bar Sterling is a perfect example.
Well, I think we need to do, going on to what Bobby's saying on that one, Kachila, I think all we need to do for next season, Kachila, and I've said this already, you know, we need to add experience to these players. Bring some experience of 25 years old to give these players that platform. Because
What areas really? What areas,
for
DJ?
me, for me, for me, midfield. Because look, even though Enzo and Caicedo are excellent, let's be honest here. Caicedo's what 21, yeah, and Enzo is only 22. They still need some. For me, that's still a young midfield. All right. Then if you think about the other players in there, Chukwemeka, then you've got Lavia to come back. These guys are still all young. They're young. They need some experience around them. I know that Bobby agrees with me on this one, but I personally, you bring in a 25. I don't know. I mean, there's talk of this. I don't know how old he is. Is it Taram? Kepis Taram? I don't know how old he is. He looks a player in midfield. I think he might be one of the younger ones still, but he still looks a good player. And a one to probably bring in, or someone like that, or even someone from Italy. One of the players from Italy, either the one who plays at Inter Milan and AC Milan. You got, is it Locatelli? You got the other guy as well. Any of these kind of guys that can come in and give these kids some kind of, give these players around them that kind of assurance. I don't see why we can't have a good team. Again, it's got to obviously be with the right manager, whoever that's going to become next season. All right,
Mm.
but with the
Mhm.
right manager, I don't know what you think on all that, Bobby and
I,
Kachilla.
I have to agree. Trouble is who.
Yeah,
Was talk of someone like What's that guy in Fulham? Oh gosh,
Oh
what's
yeah,
his
yeah.
name?
Is this the one who was going to go to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, the Brazilian guy. There was
Yeah,
talk of
Paulinho,
him. Sorry,
Paulinho, how do you pronounce
Paulinho,
his name? Yeah.
But I think he's too old for the Chelsea project because he's
yeah,
about 29, 30,
yeah,
and he is mature and probably somebody in midfield that we will need because
yeah.
um the trouble is it's we're not far off.
Mm,
Remember, Romeo Lavia is a
mm,
sensational player if we
yeah.
can keep him fit.
Fit. Yeah,
And the brief 20 minutes he did give us this entire season, boy, what a
mm,
difference he made. So
yeah.
we're not far off. We're not far off. And this is one more season of being together
Hmm.
that these guys will have, and they will be much improved next season. So we might not need it. The thing we do need is a striker or
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
We need that option. Jackson is not a striker, he's a supporting striker, and he's doing well.
yeah.
But if we have, for example, Fofana and another,
Mm,
I think that would really put us in good stead. It really will. So we're not far off at all. Injuries is
yeah,
our problem. I keep saying it. Okay. Look, we're talking about striker. We're all forgetting that Nkunku was meant to be that guy, but now because of his injuries, we've kind of lost faith in that hope, um, which is quite
mhm,
unfortunate. So, yeah, you're not wrong, but at the same time, it's not
yeah,
bad if we
yeah,
don't, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Yeah, I do agree with you. Let me catch up. I want us to talk about Thiago Silva and then we'll call it a day because we're still talking about this game tomorrow. I think I was here, and that's from Lusula saying I did not watch the entire game, but from what I saw, Jackson should be the man of the match. It looks like the official manager, Cole Palmer. Starting with 6 goals, looking at a Palmer with 11 goals. I'll be like, sorry for not passing it, guys. I got to get 13 goals to meet my objective now. Yeah, I think that objective has led to him being necessarily selfish at times. Oh yeah, that no pass from Starlin made me angry, and that's actually the 5th time right now. Starlin wants the bonuses for scoring most goals. Yeah, no more passing, guys. And I think maybe the manager is paying attention. Bobby had an awakening recently that you push. Yeah, I get where you're going from that for that.
that's the guy.
Is it Kid? Is that Kieran
That's the
Torum?
gem.
Is
That's
that
the
the
guy.
person?
Yeah, but he's
Okay, that's
23
the guy
years
you're
old
talking
though.
about.
But still a good. But
Mm.
he's tall. He's tall. I think Constantine said it in the comments. Big up to him. Yeah, 6 foot. Is he
His
six
first
foot
name
five?
is Kifrim. It's pronounced Kifrim,
Kifrim.
right?
What? Yeah, but what a play he looks like. I mean, what I've seen of him, Kachila, he looks the business. I tell you that now. Honestly, he can come into that midfield. I know he's 23, but I said 25. But if we get him and we can't get a 25-year-old, we get him instead, I'll be happy because of what I've seen of him. He looks a talent, honestly. I don't know if you guys have seen much of him at all.
Yeah, just quickly before I ask you that question, a win for the team, but conceding 2 goals is a problem. The inconsistency is why we're still where we are, right? Yeah, yep, I agree with you, Coach. Kids will always kids. Will always be kids, Coach. Coach knows. I talked about him long ago. Yep, that was why I remembered his first name. You're very correct. DJ, do you think does he? Do you suspect we're going to be seeing less and less of Thiago Silva until the end of the season?
It looks that way, doesn't it? And to be honest with you, I get the views and opinions, and I respect people's views and opinions on Thiago Silva of his age. But for me, look, I really hope he can get some game time because if this is supposed to be his last season at Chelsea, all right, at least I'd like to see him. Even if he can get to an FA Cup final again, because the one thing he didn't get was any minutes in the League Cup final. And I'm hoping this time around, if we can get into an FA Cup final, I really hope he gets his opportunity to, because he's such a I mean, he's old, but for me, one of the best defenders around, still world class for me. Even though he's aged at 40, but still one of the best around. And I really hope he can get some game time, Coachella, before he leaves the football club, because I think for him it would be great for him. for sure. And I think it would be nice also for the fans that all do love him, for him to actually see him playing again for Chelsea. And I hope it can happen. I really do. I won't want to see him wasted right until the end of the season, not get another opportunity.
I think if we can do without him, and the manager, you could say, continues to consider game time for him for whatever reason, I think for me it just it will just simply mean that we're being sentimental. If we can do better without him in terms of his
In
lack
terms
of
of,
pace, if we want to play
yeah,
with the high line and all that,
get that
I
bit.
think he can still be useful even just by being around these players. But go ahead with what you're saying, DJ.
No, I was just saying, Kachuk, I mean, I get that. If these other players can, obviously, there's going to be, obviously, the club's going to go on without Thiago Silva. I get all that. Believe me, I get all that. All I'm basically trying to say is if we do happen to get to an FA Cup final, and if we can go on to say win that, it'd be nice for him to be part of that. So that's all I'm basically trying to say, because he's won, apart from the Premiership, he's won, and the League Cup, he's won more or less other trophies with us. It'd just be nice to see him do that if we ever get there. But obviously, play him in some games that he feels that if it's not going to be like, I don't know, if you want to call it a fast game or something like that, you play him in certain games. But I wouldn't completely drop him out of the squad altogether. In terms of that, I would at least see if there's an opportunity to get him on for certain games. Then you play him in certain games. But sometimes, obviously, majority of the time, probably no, because there's other defenders in front of him now.
It's a difficult one. I'm quite sure he was fully fit. He wasn't left on the bench because he isn't fully fit. I'm quite sure he's now he should be fully fit by now because he's returned from injury, I think a week ago or so. But Bobby, let's hear you. Do you sense that we're going to be seeing less and less of Thiago Silva till the end of the season? Or do you think he gets to play in the next game?
I don't think he will not play simply because the centre back options are not really there. And yes, Chalobah has done well, but you need to take care of him. He's just come back from injury. So there will be appearances for Thiago Silva. I think it's probably a good thing if his appearances are seen as coming off the bench and that sort of thing, because it means there is a development of the centre backs that are going to clearly be there next season and beyond. Um, Remember, Desassi has played practically twice a week, every game, and he at some point is going to need a little bit of a resting. So Silva will play. I don't know. What's our next game? Is it the Leicester game or?
Leicester game on Sunday, Bobby.
Leicester game, yeah,
Okay.
the cup game. Yeah, go ahead, DJ. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah, you're quite right. I mean, will we risk? He might come off the bench because at the moment, Chalobah and Desassi haven't really, they're not doing anything wrong. The playing from the back is an instruction they have, which is shaking itself and is even affecting our goalkeeper, who is excellent, but he's now been instructed with this madness. So I don't see them, especially if we don't have, if we have Sunday next week coming us a good like 6 days. Um, I don't see him doing anything other than coming off the bench, and I wouldn't be upset by that. I don't think neither would he. Should we, by some miracle, get to an FA Cup final and please God, be able to win it, then I'm pretty sure at some point he will grace the pitch with his presence to wave goodbye. He's at that age. Remember, he's 39 years old. I mean, we
I
can't
get that.
afford to be too
No,
sentimental about
no.
it.
I
Yeah.
agree in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not getting any younger. I don't know, Bobby, anything that you want to talk about because we'll still talk about this game tomorrow and the day after. We have the keep or sell exercise, tier list exercise, which is always fun. Yeah, we should be on the front foot more against Leicester City. It doesn't need to play that, but yeah, semi-finals are for sure. Let's see what else we have here. Leicester play counter-attack football. But they're good actually. Remember, they are under the tutelage of former Pep, one of Pep assistants, very attacking too, and quick in transition. Bobby, anything else you want to talk about, or should we call it a day?
Yeah, yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to talk to DJ after all this
Yeah.
time. And
Same here, Bobby.
tomorrow, I'm not sure. I will try and join. I have quite a bit of treatment to do tomorrow, so I'll see. But yeah, always a pleasure.
Hope
as
it all goes
always.
well, bro.
Thanks for it.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well for you. Sincerely, do I appreciate you, and thank you so much, DJ, for finding the time to join me on the.
Thanks for having me on.
More thanks to you, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks to Constantine Dunn. Thank you to Chimera, who's definitely going to the H place. Thank you to Bobby Fairview. Thank you to JC, who was here. Jerry Z was also here. Lusula. All of you, and if I miss your name, apologies. Thank you so much, and God bless us all. See you guys next time, and cheers.
Peace up the Chelsea.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess. What's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive